Let's come over a little bit.
Which way? Me?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Can everyone hear us okay? Let's get this done. Can we get the admin out of the way? So can everyone hear us okay, firstly?
Get the admin out of the way.
Yeah, admin of video.
Ooh.
Do we sound okay? Can you see us okay? Excellent. Barry, good to see you in the house.
Good old Bazza.
Just watched Bazza's video on YouTube of his 3 Eastern fragrances that he just picked up, blind buys.
Nice.
One of them looks very nice, which is Ragba. So who else have we got in the house? We have Ant. Hello, Ant. Our dogs are going to leave it to this moment. They've been good all day, and they are going to start right now on us, I think.
Literally.
So if we have to go and shout at the dogs, we're not bad parents to our dogs, but we know we're leaving it till this moment to misbehave. We have New Den Lions in the house. Hi, thanks for joining us. Has anyone just watched Nick's review? I just got to it just before this stream started. Collaboration video with lots of good names in there, and if you haven't had a chance to watch it before this has gone live, go and watch it afterwards because it's really, really well put together. Fantastic job from Nick. Right, we have Brandon in the house. Brandon, thanks for joining us again.
Hello.
Bear with me, I think we're just going to shut this door. Bear with me.
Shut this door. I'll shut this door.
We'll just shut the door. Do you want to let them out as well?
Yeah, shall we?
Yeah. Apologies, sorry. Normal service will be resumed in a moment. How is everyone? What's everyone been up to? Has everyone had a good weekend?
I'm back. There we go.
Who's back?
Hello.
Hi all, love these live events. We have Richard in the house. Hi Richard, thanks for joining. We should have a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
We will be getting more people in the room within this half an hour, hopefully, because our guest, I've just texted her and just waiting for a response, but hopefully all will be well and they'll be in and ready for 6:30. It has previously been agreed and set up pretty much for the whole week, and we touch base again on Friday and all should be good. So all being well, I panic about these sort of things because I can just see someone leaving it to the last minute and then it ruins the whole thing. But if that happens, we will carry on, have a lot of fun. That was smooth, him, her.
Literally.
Great live on Friday. Bex joined too, as you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, really enjoyed Friday.
With my Disney love.
Disney, oh yeah, you're talking
They're all
about
talking
Pixar,
about scary films. I don't watch scary films.
No, you live in fluffy unicorn world, don't you?
Yeah, I can't do scary films.
No.
It's all about like Pixar and Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, and chick flicks. I do like a good chick flick.
She does. Hey, we have Claire in the house.
Hello.
I just half listening, finishing up work. Okay, Claire. Well, we have our guest on at about 6:30. So if you get time to join us, then please do. It'd be good to have you on board. Thanks for joining us as always.
See, look, always need more Disney love. See.
You do. I hope the sound is okay. I've got myself a nice fancy new phone, but because I'm under 1,000 subscribers, I can't use my phone. But what we're going to do once I get to the 1,000 subscribers and I can go live using my phone, I think what we're going to do is use the phone software rather than upgrade the software we've got on the laptop, because the sound quality, I can plug a mic into the phone and the screen quality is excellent. So we are going to be using new phone technology once I get over the needed amount from YouTube. So we'll try that out in the future.
Yes.
I think StreamYard, though, is the sort of known, really good one for getting other people on board. Did you know we can have up to 6 people in this chat?
Really? We don't have that many friends.
We don't have that many friends,
We don't
no.
have that many friends.
So who else have we got? Anyone else in the house? We have Scott. Scott. Hi. Thanks for joining us.
I would just like to point out that I'm currently, if you're wondering how me and Tony are on the same level, It's because I'm sitting on the cushion.
2 cushions. Was it 1 cushion?
No, I took one off.
Oh, so you're on 1 cushion.
Yeah, I looked a little bit like a giant.
Because usually we'd look like that.
Literally,
Yeah,
I have to
usually
sit on a
like
cushion.
that. Usually that's how we would look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us, Scott. Tony has upgraded to an iPhone 4. I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone old school. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Shall
sorry, go on. You start. You talk.
Are you going to let me talk to this guest?
Yeah, well, I think we're waiting for Heather to come in.
Oh, Heather's getting a Chinese, everybody.
But we've got something we need to mention. Harry beefs and stuff, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Heather's gone to drive to get her Chinese.
Okay.
She's ordered something with spicy broccoli.
Oh, okay. Colour contrast today. I like it. Yeah, no.
I know.
Becca's gone for the slim in black. And
Yeah, well, I don't think it looks very slimming because this angle on this webcam makes me look like about 20 stone.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
My face looks like an egg.
It doesn't look like an egg at all. If you had a beard, you'd have more shape to your face. So
And everything's backwards. I still can't get it.
I know it is all backwards.
Technically, I'm sat this side of Tony. But if you look on the computer, I'm sat the other side.
Yeah. And it doesn't do it on a phone, and you seem to do it on a laptop.
It's just not a good angle for me today.
I know. We have Benjamin in the house. Hi, Benjamin. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello, mate.
All right.
All right, mate. And then we have obviously Paul in the house. Thank you, Paul, for joining. So we're up to 9. We are obviously a little bit away from bringing our live guest on. They haven't responded to me just yet, so I'm still waiting for that. Fingers crossed they get back to me very soon.
They didn't finish work till 6.
No, it was 5:30 or 6, I think. So it's going to be quite tight, but we'll get the person on. Any luck with empty bottles for the photo shoot? Oh, tell them what Barry said. You can talk.
Barry?
Yeah, what did Barry's idea came
Well, I don't know about any of you, but I don't have Facebook. Tony has Facebook. And this website always pops up, doesn't it, on your newsfeed with some random stuff that you'd never ever buy. It could be even rude stuff. It's called wish.com.
Yeah, and it comes up with rude stuff a lot on my link, and I'm not even looking at it.
Like, we're not talking just, the odd handcuff. We're talking about
No, things like nipple gums and stuff.
Yeah.
On Wish.
On wish.com. I think it's some dodgy Chinese website. But Barry said to go on there and order just some clone, as in fake bottles, which, to be fair, if you're just going to take a photo of it, it should be fine. But I haven't actually ventured on said website yet. But I did order one. I won one in an auction on eBay.
Did you?
Yeah, it came through the post.
Oh, yeah.
So I have got one, but I haven't got any more. So I need to pull my finger out, really, and just see what I can pick up. But do you know when you just kind of think, right, I'll do that today, and then all of a sudden, you spend the day with your daughter playing Roblox.
Yep.
Which is me. I apparently am the best in this game called Piggy. So, yeah, I've achieved something today.
You have?
I have achieved an 8-year-old's game. Winner right here.
The portraits of Phoebe are outstanding. That's on your Instagram.
Ah, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
She does make it easy for me, though. She's so naturally gifted in terms of looks, isn't she? So she makes my life a whole lot easier, and she loves it. She is quite vain.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
But yeah, no, it is fun shooting her. It is really good.
New Den Lions as per New Den Lions. What's your name, by the way? I don't want to be reading out New Den Lions all the time. It'd be nice to know your name. He's going to buy that bubblegum ice cream one we recommended on.
Yeah, see, always go with
Friday.
me. Don't go with him. You never know. You might love it. You might enjoy going. Is this a guy that goes to football matches?
Yeah, he's got New Den Lions. He's a tough. I imagine him to be a tough, bald-headed, big guy, Millwall fan. That's what I imagine.
Every big tough guy has a soft, sensitive side. So you enjoy that bubblegum ice cream because it is lovely.
Right,
I squirted that on Fees this morning, actually.
You did?
Yeah, and she nearly choked.
Right in a row.
Literally.
Yeah, you will be wearing this right in the face. Right, so
Hello, Marcus. Marcus has joined us.
we had hi Marcus, how you doing? And we
Hello.
have Heather in the house. Heather's arrived.
Heather's arrived with her Chinese.
So Benjamin's put I like pistachio ice cream.
I like roasted
Good
and
choice, Benjamin.
salted pistachios, but not in ice cream. I'm a mint chocolate chip person, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like anything fruity.
You're Neapolitan.
Yeah.
What is it?
Neapolitan.
What is it?
Neapolitan.
That's it. Neapolitan. Yeah.
You're funny. Right, so we have a few more people. We have 14 people in the house already.
Oh, we do have friends.
So what we're going to do, should we get our Barry beefs out of the way?
Oh, he's dying to get his Barry beef.
No, not about you. No, we've got one Barry beef that I'd like to just have a little conversation about, and that is from Heather. Let me read.
Heather's got a Barry beef. Okay.
Let me read Heather's Barry beef.
I can move my chair back because I feel like I'm.
There you go. Right. So Heather's Barry beef. Let me get to it.
There are a bunch of awesome people here. That is very, very true. We do have a lovely, lovely group. But I shared all my love last week, so I'm not going to bore people again.
They were all crying last week, I bet, at your loveliness.
Is John in the room? Where's John?
Yeah, where's John? Someone wake John up. Give him a nudge.
John.
Right, we put Heather. Right, so Heather's beef this week. This is Heather's Barry beef. So annoying how private profiles add you but aren't consistent with posts. I mean, why bother? Or I call them shadow profiles that have shadow profiles that have 2 posts and on giveaways, no engagement within the community. Now, how beefy are those? Now, that is very beefy. So Heather has a little bit of an issue of people maybe adding her, but they're not real accounts or fake.
Sorry, there was a fly.
I didn't see the fly. What are you doing?
Sorry, it nearly killed me. He literally went right in front of my face.
It didn't nearly kill you, did it?
For a second, I forgot I was on camera. I'm so sorry.
So, hi, John, welcome, mate. So, Heather's beef is people that add her on Instagram but maybe aren't active or they're fake accounts. Now, we've got some experience with this. I certainly have, and other people that have been on Instagram for a little while will know what I mean by this. There is a lot of follow for follows. There are a lot of accounts that are not necessarily fake accounts but aren't very active and they just want a big following. I'm not sure what that would actually do because you don't earn anything from Instagram. And there are a lot of people that add you to get you to add them back and then they will unfollow you immediately. So you're sort of getting trapped. But there are also a lot of pages that are private that will add you and they've got really not a lot to do with the fragrance community. Now, I'll tell you what, I've not got a problem with someone private adding me because if they're into fragrance, I've got a private, my own account, not Fragdicted, my personal account, that's private. And I followed a lot of the fragrance guys before I made my own account and I'd like to see what they posted and I would comment on their posts as well. But I didn't expect anyone to follow me back because my account's private. So
Do you know what?
I don't have a problem with that.
I have, from day dot, I've got an account following me. Now, I've only got just over 400, so it's probably meaningless. But I've got an account which is a follow for a follow. So I didn't follow them back. And to this day, that person still likes my pictures and is still my friend.
There you go.
Sorry. That person's very dedicated. I mean, they or she, he, robot, monster, whatever it is, hasn't got any pictures or whatever on their profile, but they still follow me. Strangely enough, they're probably just taking all my photos and selling them in China.
Probably. You haven't copyrighted anything or put your thing on anything, watermark or anything either, have you yet? You need to start doing that.
I'm not that technical minded.
You need to make your watermark or an app with a decent watermark that we can put on every single photo before you upload it.
Yeah.
Right, so we have Rose Tarsim just popping in. So I just wanted to touch on that. Heather's put, did Heather put something there? John, you have tons of engagements on your posts. And John put, Heather, how do you think me and Tony have 2K plus followers with all these Korean bots? No, on that subject, there is a little bit of a formula, and it is engagement is the big thing. Engagement is huge, and I think John does get a little bit more time on his hands than me. Don't mean that in a bad way, John, but I think you do. And John spends an awful lot of time reading and talking to people, and I don't get as much time as I'd like to do that. Plus, I've got my YouTube page and the editing and stuff, so I find that tough, and obviously the family at home. But there is a bit of a formula. So the first, as Becca's finding, I don't think you are finding actually, your followers are going up very quick, but the first 500 odd followers, it is really tough. Now, what I'd recommend you do is go and follow 500 people yourself. Go and follow, and literally the only people I follow, and I stay following, I've stayed following throughout, hence me having 2,000 plus people I follow, is that you need to add those people that have got perfume bottles in their page, on their page. So if anyone adds me, I will add them back if they're active, so their last post was, say, within 3 months. And number two, they've got to have perfume bottles in their page. If they've got that, the way I see it is I could potentially be making a new best friend. And you found that talking to people immediately. You started talking to different people.
Yeah, Heather.
Heather's one of them, yeah.
But I found, well, you say I'm going up quite quickly. I've been on there, 24 days?
Mm-hmm.
Got a 400.
That's incredible. It took me 2 months plus to get to 400.
It's
And I'd added probably 1,000 people by then as well.
Oh, I think I'm following 290 something.
So there we go. So if it slows down a little bit on Instagram, I always say to Bex, if it goes a bit quiet on her page and she wants, add another 20 people that you know you're going to like their content. And then even if 10% or 20% of those follow you back, that's another 4 or 5 followers.
Who's Larry the Banana? I feel like I'm missing out. I want Larry the Banana. What's Larry the Banana?
Oh, I know, I've seen that. That's also
What is this?
So on YouTube, I'll get it right in a minute.
Yeah.
There's a little bot that keeps coming up with a little picture of banana, and it says Larry. It just says Larry, and it says I love your content or something small.
What? And it's a banana.
Yeah, and it's just a picture of banana. So that is a bot. I don't know what they're trying to do or what that achieves, but they pop up every so often, and YouTube are quite good at filtering them out, but some of them do get through, especially if they're new.
Wow, Spider Chum plays. You unfollowed me. Who's this?
Spider Chum plays. Where's that? Sorry.
Just underneath just there.
No, if you unfollowed me, let me have a look. Is that your same handle? Let me check for you. I don't think I would have unfollowed you if you wasn't active. I don't usually unfollow anybody, so I'd find that hard to believe. Spider-Man, what's it called?
I don't know.
Spider Sham.
I have no idea.
Spider Sham. Is it Spider Sham 21? Because if it is, I've never followed you. I don't think so. I'll tell you what to do. If you do follow me on Instagram, unfollow me, Spider, and then follow me again, and it will come up with a notification, and I'll see what that's about. I wouldn't purposely do. I really wouldn't purposely do that. You'll see from how many people I follow. I don't do that.
It's gone a bit red.
I haven't gone red.
So anyway, back to Heather's post.
Yep. What have you got to say about that?
What have I got to say about it? I think it just comes with the territory, doesn't it? I generally think they're so, you get it even on private accounts. When I didn't even have Fragdicted stats, I just had my private account. I used to get random people adding me all the time. And that was set to private, but it was follow for a follow. I think most of them are like teenagers, aren't they? I think they just want to boast to their mates that, oh, look, I've got like 5,000 followers. But I just think it's just, you just got to take it on the chin, just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, I said to John, I mean, we do have these little aims of growing the page, you do, but that's because it gets your content out there to more people, and that's what it's about for me, and I enjoy the interaction with people as well.
But I don't think everybody has the same thoughts today.
No.
I think some people just do it just for fun, and if they do, you just ignore it and move on.
Yeah. I said to John at the beginning of the year, it'd be good. I had a little aim, and I don't mind telling you what the aim was on Instagram. I said to John, wouldn't it be great if we could get to 3,000 followers by the end of the year?
Mm.
And John said to me, no, I won't aim for that. You'll get there. I won't. And John is very, very, very nearly there. And it's incredible that we only started this last July or August, John, and on Instagram, this little journey, and it's gone mad. We're both nearly at 3,000 subs, and we said we'd like to do that by the end of the year. So that's incredible. Nice. So massive. It's awesome. So right, let's move on to some. What we'll do, I haven't heard from the person back, but I hope I don't get let down. I'm just going to double check. Don't even know if it's been read. I don't think it has. We'll give it another 10 minutes or so and I'll message them again. But let's talk about what we got in this week, shall we?
No, we haven't finished Barry's beef.
Oh, sorry. No, we haven't finished Barry's beef. Apologies.
Either.
I'm jumping ahead.
You are.
You go first then. What's your beef?
I don't think I have. Well, I have got beef.
Okay. Is it about me?
No.
Oh, you're cute.
One of these days it is going to be about him. But I think going on like your conversations this week with a few people, my Barry's beef is negativity.
What, in the community? In the fragrance community?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
My mum always said, and my dad, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything.
Yeah, now, let me just, I'm sorry to interrupt, and I don't want to keep, just quickly, I'm not going to waffle. It's not.
You love a waffle.
No, it's not aimed at us, is it? That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, no, it's just in general.
Nothing's been aimed at us, which we're quite pleased about.
Yeah, no, I just don't get it. We're all adults. I don't get why, there should be bad mouthing and, just negativity. Like Tony's t-shirt, be kind.
No, it's not difficult, is it?
We should just if you don't like somebody, you don't like someone's channel, don't watch it. Why are you watching it? That's like me saying I love horror films and then subjecting myself to watch them. I wouldn't. So if you don't like something, walk away. Don't watch it. That's all I need to say.
People don't know, do they?
No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's really sad. There, unfortunately, is a lot of negative people in the community, and there's a lot of jealousy, and there's a lot of politics. And I was really, really naive to it, up to about probably a month at most. And then you start to find out little things that are going on. And we're never going to bring up anyone's names, and we're never going to talk about anybody. That's not our style. It's certainly not my style. It's not Becca's style. We don't want any negativity on the channel. We won't tolerate it.
So we'll just delete it.
Yeah, we will not tolerate it. And we know we have such a lovely little gang that they won't tolerate it either.
I just don't get it.
So luckily it's never been aimed at us, but it's easy to do it on a keyboard, isn't it? It really is.
Keyboard warriors, don't you just hate them?
And I get really defensive because I just know that 99% of the people would not say it to anybody's face.
No.
And that's really, really one of the biggest things in life that really
I think it's a little bit sad, isn't it? Like, I think as soon as you get to the age of being an adult, why people do it? I understand kids and teenagers because kids are horrible, kids are mean. And kids just don't know any better because from one way or another, they just don't know any better. But adults, it's just, ugh. That's all I can say. It's just, ugh.
There was, Benjamin will probably know what I'm talking about if he's still here. Benjamin had a really negative comment on one of these videos, and I don't usually get involved or talk but I had to go on and comment back and say talking absolute nonsense, and what a horrible thing to say. He tried to justify it, but it wasn't a valid argument at all. So yeah, no, that's Becca's beef this week. She's only just finding out really about the little bit, because everyone's so positive and lovely to us that you don't really see it. So thank you for being how you are. It's awesome. Right, let's catch up with some of the comments. I honestly don't see negativity. I think you may be got to want to notice it. I think, John, some of it's on YouTube and in the chats and the lives, and when you're on Instagram, the part of the Instagram, I didn't see really any negativity over there. I can't remember any negativity actually, or any bad comments going back. I see it more on comments and on lives and stuff on YouTube is where I see it, which is really, really sad. Right, yeah, really sad as you can't unread or unhear. That's very true. It can be very damaging to some people. I am really thick-skinned, so really weirdly, if anyone did it to me, I'd be more thick-skinned about it than I would about protecting other people.
I think I'm a bit too feisty.
Yeah, you are very feisty.
I think if somebody had said something really horrible or degrading or anything, I think it would take a lot for me to bite my tongue, especially about somebody who I care about and somebody who is in my circle or life. I think I would be a little bit of an arse.
You're like a
Chihuahua. No, I am like a Yorkshire Terrier. Do you know they're quite yappy? They look all sweet and innocent, and then all of a sudden you like mess with them, and then that's it. They're at your ankle like, yeah. That's what I'd be like.
Right, we have Barry in the room. I'm getting really, really worried about the stream. I told you I was anxious about this before I started. I'm anxious about this every week because this has been set up for a whole week. And I'm just getting a little bit worried because I've texted the person at 6 o'clock and not heard anything back yet. On Friday, everything was absolutely fine. So I'm just going to text the person again and see if they're about.
So has anybody got any other beef they would like to share? Has anybody got anything that gets right up their nose? I've got quite a few, but you know, I don't want to waste anybody's time. Like little things like coat hangers. Hate those. Because you go and get one top out and you get like 6 just come out for your face, don't you? Coat hangers, ugh.
Coat hangers, they're a massive beef. You won't go shopping for a sale round because you pull one bit of clothing out. Instead of just going like that and moving it all nicely, you just go grab it and everything comes off together.
Yeah.
Have I got a beef this week?
Oh, yeah, it's got a beef.
What was my beef?
What was your beef? Come on.
I'll tell you what my beef is. It is you.
Lovely.
It is always you.
It's always me, isn't it? Always me. I've always done something that is just.
My beef is that you don't ever relax. You never sit still. You always have to be doing something. If it's someone else's job, you have to do it there and then, or it has to be done there and then. So if it's not done there and then, you do it. You just do it. And also, I feel really bad if I want to relax and you don't, i.e. you're flitting about everywhere, huffing and puffing, and then I can't relax either. So I need you to be able to relax a little bit more, especially as this has been lockdown and we've been at home a lot. It would be nice if you could just sit down every so often and watch a TV, but you just can't sit there and do it. You're just like, oh, I should be doing something. So that is my beef. She knows that's my beef, I told her. Who else do we have? We have Hilary in the house. Hi, Hilary. Welcome.
Going back on that.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Why'd you do it?
I don't know. I think because we've got 3 kids here, and I'm quite an energetic person, but also I'm quite house proud. So if there's a mess or if there's something laying around, I have to clear it up. I can't deal with mess.
No, but it has to be done like then, and then you just do it.
Yeah, so we have this rota where the boys and Tony have little jobs to do all through the week.
We do.
So last night was Josh's turn to do the washing up. Josh was on the Xbox, and it must have been, what time was it? About 9:15, and the washing up still hadn't been done. Now I can't relax until those little jobs are done, so I just ended up doing it.
Not good.
No.
Right, while we're
It's not
waiting,
good.
sorry, did anyone else have any beefs? John went flower picking yesterday.
Well, John went flower picking.
Yeah, let's show that. So John went flower picking yesterday in half a storm. Still, there were down teenagers everywhere. What are they doing, man? Yeah, they don't really learn or really understand, and I think they've been locked up for quite some time. And all teenagers want to do is socialise.
I'm sorry, flower picking though.
Yeah, did you not see? You see his lovely video he did.
Oh, okay. What, those flowers?
Those
flowers.
And shall we mention that video?
If you want to.
John, you're a legend. That video was awesome. We loved it. And your elbow didn't make an appearance. It was just a hand coming into camera every so often. But no, I messaged John privately and said, superb. Thank you, John, for including me. And I felt that you did pick a really good fragrance.
I don't think. What flowers were they, John? Are they the flowers that you're talking about? That Tony's talking about? Or were they different flowers? And were you picking them illegally? Or did you respectfully pick them? Yeah, hope they were wildflowers. Did you go in someone's garden and just like get your scissors? Think. Yeah, see, Heather's saints and everything.
Yeah. And then, no garden's better, don't worry, nettle stings to shave for it. We, for some reason, don't tend to get a lot of the emojis on this.
No, we're not that technical.
We don't see them on the laptop. We see them on the phone, but not on the laptop. Not from someone's front garden. John's been
Too many mattresses and couches and gardens.
Brilliant.
Wow.
What's this one here? Watched I Piss on Your Grave 2 yesterday, where a woman is raped multiple times. Oh,
what?
nice. And goes after them for revenge. Super disturbing, but satisfying at the same time. I've not seen that. And wasn't it Spit on Your Grave?
What?
I think it was Spit on Your Grave. I'm not sure, Michael. That sounds disturbing. Becca would definitely not watch that.
No, I wouldn't. That would give you nightmares for like years.
Yeah. And there we go, look.
Yes, some free vases full, and yes, the free bells just jumped. Oh, John!
It's all right, they're just sat there. I'm sure there was plenty.
You're not allowed to
going
pick bluebells, apparently.
on. Are you not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's it, John.
Right, shall we talk about what we got in this week?
Yes.
Right, people, just to give you
Oh, he's
another
stressing out now.
I'm really stressing out.
He's stressing out.
I just have anxiety about this, and I don't usually get massively anxious, but this sort of thing does make me
He's getting anxious.
It's because it's been planned all week, but the person isn't getting back to me. I just hope they're running late and it's all okay. Fingers crossed, it will all be okay, and we'll get that person on as soon as possible. So thank you for joining us anyway. We'll all have a lovely chat if this doesn't happen, but we'll see.
Let's just say.
Becca knows what I'm like because she knows I'll be really panicking about this.
And let's just say this person is quite wild. I would say wild. Off the cusp.
Hey, look, George in the house.
George!
How is my bestie and her hubby? Did you see George last night? George was on Agnes's live.
I love George.
If you haven't seen Agnes's live, go and give her a watch, because I'll be honest, I've heard of her, but I haven't watched an awful lot of her stuff recently. I had subscribed. I didn't realise I hadn't. I had subscribed, and it popped up in my newsfeed and it just, George's big smile was on the screen on a thumbnail in front of me on the live. So I clicked on it, and Barry was in there, and Scott was in there as well as lots of really friendly people. So it was a great live, wasn't it?
It was.
It was a really good live. Loved it. We were falling asleep by the end. That wasn't because you weren't entertaining, George. That was because we were really tired and it was getting late.
And he'd waffled on too much.
And George asked Agnes if she likes pineapple on pizza.
I know.
She was like, ooh. Shot me straight down. I was like, oh, does she like pineapple on pizza? She's like, ooh. So no, it was a really good live. So thanks for joining us, George. It was lovely to have you on last week. We need to have another catch up of how your week has gone very soon.
Yeah, with him less talking.
With me not waffling on as much.
Yeah, hogging the limelight.
So George's live went on for a long time. I think I see that was nearly 3 hours long. I couldn't stay on that long. I'm really sorry. But it was good. It was entertaining. It's a very interesting lady. Very well-mannered, lovely, well-educated.
Do you know what
affluent.
Puts most people to shame?
Yeah, we said this, didn't we, last night?
Right? I can't speak another language. That is shameful.
Yeah, me too.
But to know that she lives in Germany,
yeah,
and is
born in Poland.
So born in Poland, but yet she was speaking
German.
fluent English. I mean, wow.
Her English is off the cuff. Honestly, she speaks better English than most of us do. In fact, she speaks better English than the person coming on does. That's not goading that person to come on, is it? Right, so we're going to speak about what we got in this week. We only got one thing through this week.
Yeah, and if you did see my stories, you probably know what we're going to say.
Yeah, and a couple of people in the room also got this same set. I picked it up, I think, from Barry's post, and I thought, oh, I would like to try those. And what we got was those.
Look at your creepy little face in the corner.
Hello. 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 So that is what we got in this week. And I only sprayed one yesterday, and I only sprayed one today.
Yeah.
Then I decided to crack the box open. We sprayed them all.
I sprayed them all, didn't I?
You sprayed them all, yeah.
I did. I sprayed them all. And do you know what? I wasn't expecting to like everything that Tony likes, which we all know never, ever happens.
No.
Because, yeah, my nose is obviously like quite basic. But every single one I like to know.
You did, yeah. It's actually, if anyone wants to try any sort of niche fragrances that aren't too expensive, that are easy on the nose to smell, they are all amazing. Literally every single one of them we liked. There was a couple, maybe 2 out of the 8 that we weren't quite sure on.
They were a little bit more challenging.
They weren't that challenging, were they?
They were challenging for me because they're more green. Now everybody knows I don't like green fragrances. But to you, I think you would wear them, whereas me, I was like, oh. Yeah,
I'm going to do full reviews on them, and I will be purchasing at least one, but I'm going to be purchasing more than one. You know that. We want between us, we probably want 4 at least, don't we? You want 2, and I want 2 minimum. So
yeah,
we will be splashing some cash on them 100%, because I don't know how I'm going to pick one. Now I know that everyone was going to guess that I was going to pick LA out of those. And you know what? We both love it. Absolutely love LA. But there are some really surprising, really close seconds and stuff. And I'm not even sure LA is my favourite. I love it. I really love it. But some of the other stuff is incredible.
Well, we didn't realise they're actually English.
Yeah, they're an English company. They're made in France. They're made in Grasse, France, where there are a lot of perfume. It's a really big perfume region where they come from. I'm pretty sure that you will like these samples I'm sending you as I You boosted a lot about them before. Right, okay, well, I'm really excited to try them. Let's see what comes in. Thank you.
Centaur Fragrance. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it
Gallivant
is.
Ben, yeah. So we got the sample box in, which you can see. Sorry.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, one dropped
no.
out. So we got the 6 samples, and then you get the 2 small samples. You get all 8 of their collection for £25, and then you get that £25 off of a full bottle if you do buy one. So I thought that was good value, and we've got to try a lot of stuff today that we've been really blown away by. One thing that really struck me about these were every single one of them has a very, very similar DNA or sweetness in them. And I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but they all transfer into each one in terms of there's this element of this sweetness in there that I can't put my finger on what that sweetness is, but it seems to be a DNA that run through the whole collection. And it's a DNA that I really love. It's really, really, it's not really sweet, too chlorine sweet, are they? But
No.
they just have this underlying sweetness or fizz or sweetness in them that I just love. Absolutely right up my street.
Right up his street.
Right up my street, governor.
Jon Snow, Istanbul and Tel Aviv.
Oh, John.
Yes. I'm actually wearing one of those. And
You're wearing Tel Aviv on that hand. You still got it on?
It's very feminine.
Yeah, see, that to me was had like rose or something in it. Very feminine. Almost like a Lancome fragrance is how I put it. Like a Nevius Bell. Very feminine.
No, do you know
floral.
what? No, it's not. Not that one. The
Tresor,
one.
not Tresor?
Tresor. No. The one in the tall bottle.
Oh, right, okay.
With the little rose at the top. I can't remember what it's called. I think it is Tresor.
It is Tresor, I think.
Yeah, it is very, very similar to that. So Tony even said that he probably wouldn't wear that one because it is very feminine.
Yeah, no, there was...
Very pretty.
Probably that was the most feminine of them, was Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Very pretty, really pretty fragrance. Loved it on Bex. I think we have someone that just wants to say a quick hello.
Oh, wow. She's got some bubblegum in her mouth.
You're not quite in there. Come in between us.
So hi, everybody.
Say hi. We have lots of people in the house. We have George in the house, who we spoke to last week.
Say hello to
We have George here.
Hi, George.
Do you want to say hi to these people for me? Do you want to read? Can you see those comments? So we have this person here.
So hi, Lucas Poe.
Hi, Lucas Poe.
Lucas Poe.
And we have...
Heather.
Hi, Heather.
And this person is Brandon.
Say hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
And we have Jim.
Say hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
And we have John.
Jim and John.
Hi, John.
We have Barry.
Hi,
Yeah.
Barry.
We have
Barry.
Scott.
Hi, Scott.
We have Hillary's just said hello.
Say hi, hi. Hello, Say hi, Hillary.
Hi, Hillary.
We have Marcus.
Hi, Marcus.
We have Vitor from Rosa Salas.
Hi, Vitor.
We have, and Brandon said hello, and Nick as well.
Hi, Nick.
Sorry if she forgot anybody. Good job we haven't got 40,000 people in there. Can you imagine just a stream of people saying hello to everyone?
Hi.
And Michael's in the house. Sorry, Michael.
So
Hi,
hi.
Michael.
Anyone that she hasn't said hello to, I say hi, Phoebe, and I'll read it out. Right, so going back to these fragrances, so I'm not made up my mind 100% what I'm going to get because I want them all. The 2 that we weren't so sure about, and I really like them, but because they're better than a lot of other stuff I have tried out there. But I really liked Amsterdam, but that was probably...
It was very green.
Yeah, no, Amsterdam wasn't as green. The one that was really green was Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Berlin was
Yeah.
quite green. It wasn't. They're not overpoweringly green, but they've got a bit of greenness to them that the others haven't got. But London, Tel Aviv. I'll tell you what was one of my favourites, and I will probably
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Tokyo's good.
My favourite was Istanbul.
Can
Or one of
I
my
smell?
favourites.
Can I smell one?
You want to smell one? Which one do you want to smell?
Um,
You pick one.
Which one?
where's mother's?
Tokyo and Istanbul. You tell us what you think they smell like.
Okay, make sure you always come.
Right, this one.
Thanks,
Okay.
Nick. I got it from Boohoo Man, and it was about £7 in the
What's it
sale.
smell like?
And I thought it'd be perfect for live streaming.
Smells like Daddy. She said it smells like Daddy.
Let's have a smell. What one was that? Istanbul. Yeah, it's spicy. This is just incredible. So if anyone hasn't got their noses on these, I can recommend them. They are incredible. They're really, really good. So that will be enough about Gallivant for now. So don't want to
Harry.
ruin it. But wow.
Yeah. To be
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was as well, because there are some fragrances. There's one I smelled recently that had cannabis in, and I just didn't get that from it at all. Didn't get any of the cannabis.
No.
But the
Don't we have a special guest?
Oh,
I was expecting that to have in it, but it's a quite. I would have described that, Barry, as a yellow fragrance. That's how I imagine it. It's like yellow flowers. It's got a bit of sweetness to it, a bit of fizz still, but it was quite floral and a bit yellow. That's that. If I put a colour to it, that's how I'd describe it. Hey, we have Nigel in the house. He's saying hi, Bex. Hi, Tony. So, hi, Nigel.
Hey.
I'll go get that.
So, thanks for everyone for joining us. I'm just going to check my text messages. My dog's going mad as well, so I'm going to have to go and tell him to be quiet in a minute. He's barking at our neighbours. And we may have been let down here, people, which
Oh, shameful.
really, really disappointed by, because it's getting on now, and I thought that they'd be on here by now. So this is my biggest worry about this, is that this has been set up for a week. I've had 2 conversations with this person just to make sure everything's going to be okay for today, and and just a quick screenshot on Friday. Just bear with me 1 second.
Oh.
Sorry. We carry on.
We are so professional, aren't we? Yeah, it's a little bit worried. This person is quite off the cuff anyway. So, yeah. But hopefully, you never
It
know.
might still turn up.
Might still turn up. Might just be running a tiny, tiny little bit late. You can never tell. Tony, tell us all about your sleeve.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good subject. I'm quite passionate about this as well. Right, so we have.
Oh, no, he's getting his arms out
No,
now.
I'm getting my arms out. So,
He's getting his little
right,
twiglets out.
let me just show you the different elements to the tattoo. So we have on the front there, I don't know if you can see this. So that is, does it look familiar?
Right, what is the story about this?
So I wanted one of the, I can't remember what the actual name is, it's been so long, one of the Mexican
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead tattoos done. And I love this style anyway. But what I did was, I made this, everything on my sleeve is quite personal to me. So everything's got a meaning to it. So this is obviously, you can see that's got a slight resemblance to Becca because of the glasses. She's a little bit embarrassed by this.
Did I say yes or no? I think I said
No, I mean, just because we can split up in the future. But I think it's enough disguise to know that I could deny it.
honestly, when he had said, right, I'm going to get a tattoo of you, I thought, hell no. How embarrassing. Of the kids, 100%. Of me, are you actually having a laugh? Then he went and got it anyway. So.
And then the rose here, which was part of the same tattoo, the rose was actually a picture of the exact rose I wore on my suit at our wedding.
See, that's quite cute.
And what was that? What's that called? The suit that when you wear the
Top and tail. So all you and
the
what?
actual flower. What do they
A
call
flower
it?
is a rose.
Yeah, no. What do they call it when you pin it on yourself? It's got a name.
Oh my goodness, what are they called?
And then
A pinhole. They're just
Pinhole,
pinholes, aren't
and then up the top there. So you'll see there. I don't know if this camera's. funny. So there's Phoebe when she was a bit younger on my bicep. What bicep I've got? No biceps there.
A buttonhole. Yeah, it's just
Buttonhole.
buttonhole.
There we go. So that is Phoebe, which I love. That first one, which I'm really embarrassed about, that was from years ago. And this is one that this was my first one. So this here, you'll notice it. If you have a look at my videos, you'll notice it as the picture on the wall behind me in where we film. And me and Becca should be about there, but we would have been too small and it wouldn't have been good enough. So that is Phoebe when she was a baby at our wedding, and my two boys holding her hand, walking. And lastly, or a couple of things there, I've got Ladybird there, and the Ladybird is Phoebe's favourite bug. It's the only bit of colour.
Yes, that child likes bugs.
She hates bugs, absolutely hates bugs, but she loves ladybirds, and she has done since she's been like 1. She was fascinated with them. Used to pick them up, let her go around her hand. And then I've got one on my shoulder as well, which has got Phoebe round the star. Lastly, though, this is full of tattoos. On the back there, can you see that? So that, on the back of Becca, is a lion's face, which really, that's one of my favourite ones. There we go, that's quite a good angle.
Yeah.
So that is a lion face, so that, I love that. So yeah, that's my tattoos, that's my sleeve.
He has got more, you have got more.
I have got more, yeah. I've got one on the back of my calf, I've got some stars on my back and stuff. Some I'm a little bit more embarrassed about, but
yeah.
I am proud of my sleeve. I love my sleeve.
Who wants to know about Tony's embarrassing tattoos?
No, let's not do that.
Yes, do it. Someone asked.
Kids before marriage, tut tut. Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sod it. No, actually, it was always sort of, can you send your dogs out, please? Because they're like being a right pain in the bum.
Sorry. No.
He's getting forceful now.
No. Stop.
So somebody
No.
asked about
No.
Tony's teenage embarrassing tattoo.
No.
Got it. Kids or ladybirds? Probably both. Kids or ladybirds? Ladybugs. Oh, that's a good question. Is it ladybirds or is it ladybugs? I call them ladybirds. Do you call them ladybirds or ladybugs?
We call them. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to get on this person.
Hello, pineapple people. Yeah, hello, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie.
I'm so disappointed you didn't have your pineapple rice. I really wanted to know what that was all about.
Oh, he might have seen it. That means it's been seen, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Did you give yourself a... No. Tony. Look, they want to know about your embarrassing tattoos. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to say. I'm just going to have to say it. Who wants me to say it? Yeah. Well, why did you... Just remind me why you got this tattoo, first of all. Don't tell anybody why you had it, your embarrassing tattoo. Why did you have a tattoo?
Well, I've got lots of embarrassing tattoos because I had them done when I was really, really young.
No, the one you got covered up.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was really cool.
Hang on, no.
No, I did. I thought it was really cool.
Don't say what it is, but where did you get it and how old were you?
As
in what country? Were you on holiday or were you in this country?
done in this country.
Oh, that makes it even worse, doesn't it? Say if you'd come back and said, I've got it on a lad's holiday, you'd be like, yeah, all right then. It's probably worse than, do you know how like kids these days get like a camel on their toe because they think it's funny because it's camel toe? I think it's even worse.
It was. It's really embarrassing, but I had it covered up. It was. What do I have to tell them? It's just so embarrassing. You tell them that I straighten my hair. You tell them that you pluck my eyebrows, and now you tell them about my embarrassing tattoos.
Oh,
On my back,
dear.
just here, when I was 16, stupid age to get a tattoo. This was approval of my stupid mum as well. I got a tattoo of a dolphin on my
A dolphin, everybody, like, oh.
And all my mates used to call it Nemo, and they used to rip the absolute piss out
A
of me.
dolphin! A 16-year-old boy's got a flipper on his back. Oh, literally hilarious. He's got a tramp. It was probably nearly as bad as a tramp stamp, John. I don't have any tattoos. I would probably, like Barry, pass out. And also, I would think I'd struggle of like knowing what to get. What do you get on yourself permanently? I love Tony with tattoos. Always have done. Tattoos it's one of those attractive things.
Not dolphins though.
Not dolphins. No.
Don't approve of dolphin tattoos. Dolphin. Yeah, no.
Oh no, that's a what is that?
That's a seal.
Oh, look, all the hair's coming out the
We have
back.
Sam Broom in the house. Hi, Sam. Sam's got his own channel, so I need to. Me and Sam need to hook up. I haven't really got involved with a lot of people over the pond yet. So, Sam, it's not through me being thing. There's so many people out there, and it's catching up with everyone's content. I may have gone in his room once or twice. I need to. We'll say hello when I'm next. When you're next live, mate, I'll join and say hello and we'll have a chat. But thanks for joining me, mate. Appreciate it.
I would probably oh, you're having an avocado? I love avocado. Avocado's like my favourite for breakfast time. Avocado, egg, and salmon. Oh, so good. So good. I think if I was to get a tattoo, it would have to be somewhere or like on an ankle. Sorry, ankle grabber. On the ankle or on the foot, but I think that's probably one of the most painful places to get a tattoo, right? So I don't think I would do it.
I want another tattoo on the front of my arm there, similar to my lion. I love tigers as well, and I want a tiger sort of on the front of my arm to start my next sleeve. I do want 2 sleeves. It's just so expensive.
They are so expensive.
Really expensive. Gentleman's Journey calendar in the house. We have Chad in the house. Hi, Chad.
Hello.
I was on Chad's live yesterday with a few people as well. Had a bit of time on my hands, so I joined a few lives yesterday.
Who's been all sociable?
Right, Sam does a live tonight at midnight UK time.
Oh, he's working.
I'll be at work, I'm afraid. That's the only problem is from Sunday to Thursday. Obviously, he'll be working nights. I do miss a lot of the lives, so apologise for the ones I miss. I'd love to join a lot of lives. Me and Beck could go on and tear the place up, wouldn't we?
Tear the place out? As if we're some like English yobbos. Oh, yeah.
Woo. It wouldn't be negative. We'd just have a bit of fun, wouldn't we?
I wouldn't say we'll tear the place up.
Wrong expression.
Yeah, wrong expression.
Right, if everyone could stay with us, the person has got back to me, which is really good news. Now, it is very late, so we maybe should have started the stream late. But if people haven't got an awful lot, so I know you've been with us for nearly an hour already, the person is going to come on in roughly 30 minutes, maybe sooner. So if you could stay with us for the surprise, we really would appreciate it. So
it's a good one.
It's really worth staying. It's quite a big name. I think you'll all be impressed by who's coming on, and it'll be really good fun as well. More fun than just listening to us two talk about nonsense for an hour like you have done already.
People might like our nonsense. So this bit of hair is really irritating me. Look at this.
My dogs are irritating me at the moment. Why are they being twats? Sorry, excuse me.
PG?
Right.
It's PG.
I think I'm going to have to separate them and carry on.
Well, you're just going to have to give them a treat.
Right, bear with me. Becca will keep you entertained. Read the comments. I'll tell you what. Has anyone got any questions for Chad while he's in the house?
Ooh.
There we go. Becca, ask Chad a question and we'll put it up on the screen.
Oh, tiny bit. No, we've already eaten, Heather. Yes, we already eaten this today. So we had roast chicken with some salad. It's just as exciting as it gets. We didn't even have any bread. Oh, is that a bad word? Yeah, he said a naughty word. Hillary wasn't very good. So yeah, any questions that you'd like to ask us? Lizzie, when you said that's my favourite word,
Yes,
is it?
I overuse that word massively. Are you allowed to call children twats? I don't call people that.
No!
What about if they're over 18? Can you call them it then? I think you can. Best wishes, it was fun. Benjamin, it's a shame you go in, but if you do get time to have a sneak on later to have a little look at who's on, please do. Is Brandon on his way as well? It looks like. Yeah, Heather, sorry, yeah, Becca's already said we've been much more prepared today, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we got our dinner in just before the live.
Yes, we fed the sproglets, we fed the children. Yeah, we kept it simple today, didn't we?
We did indeed.
Kept it simple.
Has anyone got any new fragrances in this week apart from Barry?
Barry.
Mark's no good as always, Barry.
Oh, Tony said, Barry, you've been in a bit of trouble.
No, I didn't.
What?
I didn't say he's been in a bit of trouble.
You said he orders too many fragrances. You
Oh,
were joking.
No, we didn't.
You said you were joking with him, saying no, we're only joking about his ordering of fragrances.
Yeah, we are only joking when we say, yes, that's what I mean. You're trying to get me in trouble.
I wasn't getting you in trouble.
No, Barry, what I said was that you'd said that you got in trouble, that you would order more. I think this was on Agnes's live last night. Forget me if I'm getting this wrong, but you said something along the lines of, I already get in trouble for ordering too many fragrances. And I said, no, not from us, and we're only kidding.
We find it like it's one of those things during the week where we're like, oh, what's Barry
got? Yeah, I find it fascinating. And like I said to you, Barry, is that I am jealous, but I'd never be jealous in a bad way at all, because I think it's incredible that you can do it. I really do, and good luck to you. Barry is nearly on 500 subscribers, people, if you hasn't reached that already. So if you don't follow Sensualize, go and give Barry a follow. He is the most supportive person and most active person on YouTube, full stop. He's in every live. He supports everyone, big and small. Incredible guy. Go follow Barry.
Woohoo, Barry!
Right, so what have we got here? Did we have any questions for Chad? Did anyone ask him anything?
I don't think so.
We've got neither Ferraris or Bentleys are practical. I'm not about the flash. It was wealthy. I would be low key with it. Would you be low key?
What?
If you had loads and loads of money? I think it comes with an age thing, doesn't it?
Do you know what? We've always had, sorry, my cushion. I'm sitting on a cushion, everybody, because yes, I am that short. I am only 5 foot, if that. We've always had this question or conversation surrounding what would you do if you won loads of money? Now, in this country, it's the lottery. Don't know whether you have that in America. But we've also got Euro Millions, so you can win just too much money. But what would we do? Would we actually go public or not? I don't think I would.
No, we wouldn't.
We would
not go public.
I would be low-key because I don't like to put it in people's faces.
We think we'd even keep the same house, wouldn't we, and just maybe extend it slightly, or...
It depends. If we won the Euro Millions, which is about 40 million, 20 to 40 million at a time, if we won like £20 million, we would renovate this house 100%. But I think we would ensure that our families were sorted. But it sounds really horrible. Tony's got a massive, massive family. I haven't. I've got my mum and dad, and then I've got one brother. Tony's got 3 other brothers, and they've all got kids. So I think we would ensure that they were comfortable and secure by sorting out a house and letting them live there, getting our house profile like us.
A second, Chad's got to go. I have to bounce. Got to head out the house with the wife for a bit. Just wanted to pop in for. Thank you, Chad, for popping in. Appreciate it, mate. Really, really good. And Sam, if Sam still is on, then he will pop into your live later. Fortunately, I can't this evening, Sam. I can watch it back, but I can't pop in because I'm working. Right, carry on, please.
So yeah, we would make sure our families were all okay. But in terms of us, no. We would have lovely cars, 100%.
We've already said we wouldn't have like Lamborghini. I'm a big car nut. I work
We
in the
couldn't
car
around
industry,
here anyway.
but you couldn't have anything really
On
flash.
these country roads, it would be like you'd go 5 metres and then you'd have to stop because you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to go over the hill.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to have anything like that.
No, we would have nice cars.
Yeah, we'd have nice cars, but we wouldn't have anything really top end or flash. It would be your normal sort of thing. I've got this dream of owning an old American car, like a 68 or 69 Mustang.
We
or
watched those programs on
Chevy
Netflix.
Chevy Camaro or something like that. I would love a lovely old school, really well done up American classic.
Some American cars are way too big for these roads. We wouldn't get round all the tight corners over here. But yeah, apart from cars and a house and ensuring the family's sorted, probably have a walk-in wardrobe, loads of Chanel, loads of Gucci handbags. I mean, who wouldn't?
But you keep it low key.
But we'd keep it low key. Yeah. Keep it low key. Hilarious. If I had $1 million, I think I would buy a tiny home, solar panels, and a Tesla SUV. Maybe I'd open my dream pet store.
That is such an awesome thing.
Yeah.
Brilliant thing to do, Hillary. Right, money doesn't buy happiness, perfume does. Yeah, that's very true. It does for me. It's like one of the things I get the most excited about. And like this Gallivant stuff we said today, that's the first time me and Becca together have both gone, whoa, these are good.
It's probably because I'm quite picky.
And they're all just mass appealing, lovely things. So more to come on those.
Ooh.
Right, let's see if we've got, the person hasn't joined the room yet, but I don't think they're going to be too long. I've got a message. Right, they've said that they'll be on soon, so they shouldn't be too long. Just to let you know, we've got next week's person. I'm not trying not to give anything away like I did earlier.
Think about it before you
Think
open your
about it before I
mouth.
say it. We've got next week's person lined up as well.
Yes.
I will be in touch with people as we go along. So please don't think I like one person more than another based on the order that I'm putting this out.
Oh, he worries so much, doesn't he? I don't think anybody would think that.
No, but I really worry about it.
Oh, he's such a warrior, such a whittler.
Yeah, so please don't think that. If I haven't contacted you yet, it's not because I don't want you on. I want everybody on, but I can't get everyone on at once. And I worry that you might think there's something in the order of it. There's not. I want to get this series with a good ball rolling on it. So there will be some bigger names to start with, but I don't want you to think that you're a filler or something. I'm really sorry, but I need to put that out there because it's been playing on my mind.
So I think Claire put a comment. She said something about she would have surgery. A personal trainer. I think it's just got, if you scroll up.
Let's go back up.
Surgery. You don't need surgery.
Let's put that on the screen first. I love that comment. Comment of the day.
Here. I'd get surgery and a chef and a personal trainer. Yes to the last two, but you don't need surgery. What would you have surgery for?
I would have surgery. I'd have my teeth done, and I'd have a bit of Botox and around there as well.
Yeah, he's all our friend. We've got
a bit of Botox.
We've got a friend. She is 3 years younger than me, so she's 27. Is she 27 or is she 2 years younger than me? Can't remember. But she loves her Botox, doesn't she?
In the 20s, I don't get that in the 20s, but
she does love her Botox. She keeps encouraging him to go along with her.
She does, and I am going to one day, if I've got a load of spare cash and I'm inclined to do it, I'm going to go. The first place I'd get it though is round there.
Round his eyes.
Round my eyes first. Not that bothered by the odd crease. I'm a man.
I haven't really. I don't think I've got any.
Hilarious.
I would probably get my lips done. Yeah, I've not got big lips, have I? I'm always self-conscious about my lips.
You are, yeah.
They're like tiny little lines.
Claire says she needs her eyelids reducing. Claire
What?
said, I've never, ever would think I'm going to look at your eyes and go, they need reducing.
Can you have your eyelids reduced? Like, how does that work? Should be like this, wouldn't you?
once you start, you won't stop. Who, me? I think that's you he's talking to, your big lips.
Well, yeah, they're so thin, aren't they? They're like, hello, look at me, my new back with no lips. I'm quite actually, right, so my nan, God rest her soul, never had wrinkles, believe it or not. She never had wrinkles. My mum hasn't got wrinkles. So I'm hoping I get their genetics. I'm okay at the moment, but I do use anti-wrinkle cream and I have done since I was like 18.
Yeah.
Hopefully, oh, that dog's popped.
No, it wasn't me. Dog does smell. Okay, that really smells.
Hilary, I'll totally get mummy makeover surgery. Oh, you don't need mummy makeover surgery. See, this is why, right? This is a Barry's beef as well. Why are we all so self-critical?
I think that's human nature. We all are.
Yeah, I'm massively, aren't I?
There's not one person in this room that could say they're 100% happy with their appearance, I bet.
I'm really
Not
self-critical,
one
aren't I?
person, yeah.
Oh, I'm bad.
No matter how good or not you think you look, there's always something that people will be a little bit self-critical, a little bit conscious about.
See, I think when Phoebe gets older, she had an accident when she was a toddler. And when she goes like this, she's got a dent in her head, hasn't she? And you can see it.
Yeah.
I can guarantee when
Yes.
she's older, that will be one of her little things that she's like, oh, I wish I didn't have that. But she goes up, she has got a dent in her head. So she must have dented her skull. But when she was a toddler, she wrapped herself in her bedroom curtains. And at the time, she had this wooden block with like the wire on the top and the beads. And she wrapped herself, giggling away. And then I literally, it was like slow motion. She came out of the curtain, she got stuck. And then all of a sudden, face planted this wooden block and the corner went right in her head. And her head came up like a massive golf ball. Oh, I was in bits. I was in hysterics. I was so bad. I rang Tony at work. I rang my mum at work. I didn't know what to do. It was like massive. She screamed. Do you know that like gut-wrenching scream? And now she's got a massive dent in her forehead. Bless her.
But she only does it when she frowns, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's not
so
there
when you go
normally,
like this,
so she
she's
looks
got a dent.
normally, but if she goes like this, you can really see that hole in her skull.
Bless her.
It's only literally a couple of millimetres deep, but it's
I'm just going to
massive.
tell her because she's so intelligent. Her brain's trying to get out because it's like massive.
Marcus has put, I've had loads of plastic surgery and Botox, but it's all corrective, not vanity. Well, Marcus, whatever floats your boat, you know what? I'm not against it or for it in a way. I'm Yeah,
Why not?
That is how I feel about it. But if someone is of the thought that you shouldn't get it done, I understand their point of view. I'm right on the middle of the fence on this, getting blisters in my bum because on the other side, on the other side of the fence, I'm quite happy if it makes you happy or you got something you want to correct or you're just not happy. What I do get a little bit funny about is if it's taken too far, because I would imagine that could be quite addictive. Oh, what should I get done next? Because especially if one thing worked really well and you think, oh, that was good. What about if I just get my nose reduced or I get my lips thickened and then I get a facelift? And it could get out of control. And that's what I've got a small problem with because there should be a bit where you go, enough's enough, because there are some people that look ridiculous out there. Unfortunately, where they've overdone it. And
I think it does become an addiction, doesn't it? It's like exercising, isn't it? You know, they say that is an addiction, and it is an addiction, and I can see how people would go to the extremes. But there's always going to be things like that in life, isn't there?
Yeah.
But I just think, I think it's so amazing how these doctors and surgeons and people like that, how they come up with these things. It just blows my mind. Like the people that my mum works with who save people's lives, I just think it's just incredible. So, if you can do it, why not?
Yeah. I know we've run massively into this live and we do appreciate you staying with us. We're having a nice chat anyway, aren't we? But the person will hopefully be on very soon. At least they've got in touch with me and I can rest a little bit. But I'm just sorry that if obviously that we were expected 3/4 of an hour ago. So it's not messed it up. We've still got people on, we're still having a chat. Benjamin's back. So thanks, Benjamin. And I also noticed that Paul said the person that's waiting is giving me more frown, more lines.
Literally, more grey hairs.
More grey hairs.
More
Becca,
grey
Becca had a
hairs.
little go on my hair today, didn't you, darling?
Yeah,
Only a
I
little
trimmed
go.
it for him.
Yeah, so I did my beard. Is my beard looking all right today?
Yes, I can run.
Yeah. So what I did, I faded, one way or the other, I faded it down and into my beard here and then made it a little bit longer around here. Look, does
Yeah.
that look all right?
I even gave him a face mask.
Let all my secrets out.
He sat there with his little face mask
Yeah, I
on.
did, and then you did my hair, didn't you? So
I
you
did.
groomed, you had a little special comb you went over my hair with.
Everybody knows your comb.
Yeah, they all
What
done
you
the
spoken
comb.
about your comb.
Yeah.
Yeah, did his back of his hair for him.
Let's do everybody's scent of the day today.
Scent of the day. Oh,
Scent of the, we need a jingle for that.
get your xylophone out.
Oh, we need a jingle.
Ready? Oh, quick. The suspense right now. Ready? Woo!
Right, so what is everybody wearing today?
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Right, scent of the day. Claire is wearing Bengal Rouge today. Claire, is that the one you picked for? That's the one you picked for Claire, wasn't it? I believe. Yes. Dock their wages, Tony. There's no wages. We're not paying anybody. Scent of the day from. Oh, we've got Ronald in the house. Hi, Ronald. Emporio Armani Louis. Not worn that at all. Sounds good. Jim has the Tarsian perfume. Saffron Troublant. Not heard of that, Jim. Sorry.
Barry is wearing Mercedes-Benz La Parfum.
Oh, nice. Marcus is wearing the Shane Aunt Annie. Oh, lovely. I haven't tried yet, Marcus. That's not a hint, by the way. I know that Maya loves that. That's one of her absolute favourites. It is on something to try. It's on my list. What else have we got? Jungle Jezebel, second day. Nice. I think I've read your review on that previously, John.
Oh, Ronald.
Oh, look, what else have we got?
Ronald is wearing Emporio Armani
Louis,
Louis.
we've done that one. And Mercedes-Benz Le Parfum from Centralised from Barry. Nice.
Done that one.
We have Gravitas from Paul. There we go. Haven't tried Gravitas yet. I'm looking forward to trying it at some point, hopefully in the near future. So I'd like to give that a go because I seem to have this little bit of a thing for fougères at the moment.
Daisy.
I'm wearing Daisy O Fresh Twinkle.
Nice.
Need more Annie in my life. Yeah, I think, Nick, did you get a sample of Annie from memory and reviewed it? I think you did. What else we got there? I love Mustang Fox bodies. Gravitas is lovely. Right, my dad is a sports doctor and has been active and travelled the whole world, so has so many wrinkles, but his stories and knowledge make him handsome. Oh, that's nice, Michael. That's
That's
really
cute.
lovely and cute thing to say about your dad. Can't ever see my children saying it about me, but you know, we can all hope and wish, can't we?
My scent of the day is
Yep.
from Perfume Parlour.
And what is your scent of the day from Perfume
And
Parlour?
it's called Blue Card.
Blue
So it is Baccarat Rouge 540 with, is it Creed, Virgin Island Water?
It is, yeah.
Oh, smells so good.
You like that, don't you?
I love it.
And
I've
then-
stolen it from Tony.
And you had Gallivant Tel Aviv on your hand as well all day. And it's
Yeah.
literally lasted all day.
Yes, but Blue Card, it's just beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. What are you wearing?
I am wearing Los Angeles by Gallivant. I made that my scent of the day because I wanted to live with it for the day. After spraying it on my hand yesterday, I was blown away. So I had, I've gone Los Angeles for mine and
Nice.
thoroughly enjoyed it. And it really has lasted all day. On my other hand, I wore, what was on there? Oh, Brooklyn. Is Hillary still here? Because I think Hillary mentioned Brooklyn. If no one's tried Brooklyn, let me just explain what that is. That's like a fizzy, really fizzy sweet lemon, but it's not like a citrusy lemon. It's just gorgeous. I said to you, didn't I, when it started? Fizzy lemon.
Fizzy lemon.
And then when we read the thing after, it then said it's got some fizz to it, and it really has. It's like a sherbet lemon. When you get into the middle with the sherbet and the lemon, that is what it's like. It's not like Jimmy Choo Man Ice, for example, which is a bit synthetic. This is very natural, but with a really lovely, sweet, fizzy lemon. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely love it. If you've not tried Brooklyn, and it, to me, still on my hand there, that's been literally all day. And it goes a little bit creamy and vanilla at the very end in the dry down. So it's gone a little bit creamy, a little bit vanilla-y, but I don't think there is vanilla in it. But wow, what a lovely, lovely fragrance. Brooklyn is my fave, says Claire. Yeah, it's lovely, Claire. I can see why. It's just very, very addictive. It's one of those fragrances where you keep going back all the time. So I've had Los Angeles on, and then one spray of Brooklyn, and I'm not quite sure what I prefer. I prefer the opening in Los Angeles, but I really like the dry down.
Lucas Poe. I've been to Brooklyn and it smells like cat piss and broken trees. Wow!
Brilliant.
Literally.
Will you do a more detailed review on them? Yes, Nick, I am planning my reviews. I think I'm going to have fun with these ones because I can get to grips with them, I think. I'm going to struggle a little bit with Los Angeles because it's quite a difficult fragrance to explain, whereas the others, we picked out things quite well, I thought, and first impressions about reading any notes, we've been more successful with these than we have with other fragrances in terms of picking stuff out ourselves without any influence. So yeah, we're looking forward to doing them. So right, hey man, bear with me. Sorry, excuse me.
So thank you for staying with us. We are an hour and 21 minutes in. Our guest should be here any minute, which is exciting.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully they're not saying they changed their mind.
No.
So I've just said hey, so I'm just waiting to see what's said. So please don't give anyone a hard time when they come in. They completely forgot about it, so got involved with something else, and they obviously seen a message and oh damn and blast, and hopefully is about to come on. So I've sent the link, and hopefully they'll appear in our studio in a moment, and we can get them straight on.
Studio?
Yeah.
It's our dining room.
Right, so what else have we got here?
Get the discovery set, Lizzie. Yeah, get the discovery set.
Lizzie, it is well worth it, and you will not regret it at all. I get the impression that you would really like some of them. I think that Lizzie would really enjoy the one you want, Tel Aviv. I think she would really enjoy that. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Get them bought. Really good value. And they arrive really quickly. I completely forgot I'd ordered mine. I wasn't expecting it till next week. I think I ordered it on Thursday, and I think
the postman came and he's like, what have I ordered? I haven't ordered anything.
Yeah, and on Saturday it came in.
Yeah.
Next week, I think I may have a couple of things arriving next week, so I'll be able to do a little bit more about what have I got this week, next week. But I was so excited about what I received this week. Anyway, very happy.
Very happy. Happy.
Right, we're just waiting. Apologies.
This is like the suspense.
I know. We're not going to probably have them on for as long as we would like.
No, because he's got work.
I've got work this evening.
And you probably all just don't want to listen to us anymore. So
we've got 17 people still in the room, which I'm really happy about. Thank you ever so
loyal
much.
People.
Thank you ever so much for staying with us. It's really, really lovely of you to have been on for this long. So thank you.
It's a long time. It is a long time. So shall we do what we normally do at the end, but bring it to the middle?
What is that?
Questions from the.
Well,
Yes. So if anybody got any questions you would like to ask myself or His Lordship.
His Lordship. I have got a mug with His Lordship on, haven't I?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
It wasn't bought by me though. I didn't buy it. I think it was our wedding.
Probably.
It was her ladyship and His Lordship.
Yeah, we did get a lot of
nice.
cups.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
that was a spontaneous jingle. Oh, hello, look.
Oh, we have the person in the house. Right.
So, yeah, hold on to those questions.
Yeah, hold on to the questions. We'll do those at the end. I want to come out of this a second. I don't know how to do it.
Just leave it
we'll just leave it on the side. Right. No, I want to come out of there. I don't know how to work this.
He's got a new phone and he hasn't got a clue how to use it.
No, I haven't. I'm trying to get out of it.
And the new Apple.
Oh, there we go.
There
Right.
we go.
I'm out. Just going to text the person. They're in the room though, waiting. So, can you hear us? Waiting in the studio? Yeah, waiting. Right. So, everybody. Claire got my samples yesterday. Thank you, by the way. You're welcome. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on. I'm not going to give it away. I'll let you say it, but I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Right, let's bring this person in anyway. Let's get done. And here we go. We have Killer in the house.
Hello.
Hey, Killer.
What's happening? You alright? You all
Can you
alright?
hear me, okay?
Yeah, I can all hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, hang on. We're like half faces.
Yeah, let's get our faces sorted out first. You've got your lovely face, like nice and you've got it set up perfectly, and we're just like these amateurs that.
Yeah, look at us. He's even got a posh microphone.
Yeah, no, look at that. Look.
Oh, that's a
It's not that posh.
If we had a
Just
microphone
looks
in
like
there,
it.
that would be the rest of us, would there?
There we go.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. How are you all doing?
How-
You right?
Yeah, we're good. How was work today? Was it all right?
I've been off work today because I sprained my ankle. So
Have you?
yeah,
Oh.
I sprained my ankle. A couple of days ago in work, I run over it with a cage, and it's been playing up ever since. And yesterday, I just couldn't. What a drab story to start the day off in there. But yeah, so sorry.
What was the cage?
It was
Cakes.
like no, in a cage like in Tesco. You have cages like full of food and
Yeah.
stuff, and you have like a delivery.
So,
So when you
no,
drag, sorry.
You know I work there as well, don't you?
Oh
And
yeah,
your
yeah,
test-
of course, yeah.
I'm your Tesco friend, so I did say cake in the cage, not cage. So you don't have cake. That's my favourite cage.
Just full of cake, yeah. But no, I've been alright. I've been good. Just uploaded a video, so that was good. And
Have you
that
just
took
uploaded
way
it,
too
have you?
long. Yeah, that took way too long to make. So I just wanted to get it over with, so I just released it. So
Yeah.
it's great to be here, man. I'm so sorry I'm late again. I completely
Don't
forgot.
worry about it.
I feel
Really
bad for that.
It's all right, don't worry. We're not angry, we're just disappointed.
That's alright then.
Like Killer's name is Corey. Got that
Yeah.
right? And this is Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. Hiya.
And
Hello.
obviously, you know me as Tony. So
Yeah.
thank you, mate. Thanks for joining us. Really
No
appreciate it.
problem.
We reached out to Killer about a week ago. Killer, just to give you a little bit of a background about what this is about, just in case you don't know, we had George Zaroff on last week. I don't know if
Okay.
you're aware of that. And he was
I
our
think I did see a bit of it, yeah.
he was our first mystery guest. So the idea is we'll get a mystery guest on every week and ask them some pretty stupid questions, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
sounds good.
we don't want to like a story. You can give it this if you want. We're quite happy to listen, but we're going to ask some stupid stuff. And we'll use some of your wit and humour to entertain our crowd that we have here today.
Awesome.
All right, mate. Right, so we'll start off with what has been your scent of the day?
Today I actually put it here because I thought I got asked that. Antidote by Victor Rolf. Stunning fragrance. You smelled this?
No, I haven't
Discontinued.
smelled that.
Oh, it's like a sweet bubblegum sort of lavender thing. It smells just like a really fancy 1 million without anything to do with 1 million, which is just so. I don't know why I said that, but it does. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely one of my favorite fragrances ever, and yeah. So that's that.
Nice.
Sick.
Excellent. That sounds good. our sense of the day, we've all been talking about this already, but I've been wearing Los Angeles by Gallivant,
Right.
which is lovely as well. It's sort of fruity, a little bit, tiny bit floral, but it's not overly feminine. It's sort of right down the middle, really, I would say. It's not masculine or feminine. Great
Right.
fragrance. And I'm not a niche snob at all. I'm in clones and cheaper fragrances.
He's a basic bitch.
I'm a basic bitch.
Basic bitch. Right.
Yeah, so it's not me, but we got their travel set in, which is there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Do you like them all, or?
yeah, we do. We want the whole collection now. We've been really greedy. We've been spoiled. They're lovely. So
Are they
right.
expensive then?
No, for the set.
No.
The good thing. This is what hooked me in. It's £25 for a set of 8, and that's their whole collection. And then you get that same £25 off one of the bottles, and the bottles are £65. So
that's
they're
not
not
bad.
really expensive. So no, I think they're a good deal. Really good deal.
Sick.
So you've got your alcohol, and I've got my can of Coke. I've got work tonight, so I can't be too.
Careful on our stuff, it's strong.
Yeah. Right, we'll let Becca ask the first one.
Oh, which one am I going to ask?
Just ask them in whatever order you want, darling.
Okay. So Tony is dying to ask this question. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. I love pineapple on pizza.
What
Yes.
is your ultimate pizza though? Just tell me, what would you have?
I like the Texas barbecue one from Domino's. Have you had that?
Oh, we love that. So do you like pepperoni then as well?
It's not bad. I'm not a big fan of pepperoni. I know my friend loves it, but I don't have the same effect with it like other people. People love it, don't they? Pepperoni. They gotta have pepperoni pizza. But I'm just not a big fan of it. I do have it though, so.
I love Domino's pizza as well. That's my
Oh,
favourite.
yeah. Banging.
But with barbecue sauce, pepperoni, and pineapple, that's my mix.
Yeah. Have you ever put pineapple with pepperoni?
No, I don't think I have.
I can see what's running through your mind. It's like, what the am I on talking about pizza? Right, what else?
Awesome.
Right, so we've got. So right, we talked about Tesco's. So if you had to stock the shelves, what is your favourite aisle to stock?
God, that's an interesting question. You thought about these, haven't you? You put a lot of thought about these into it.
No,
He has. He's been writing them this morning.
I wrote them this morning, but I did write them more quickly, to be fair.
That's probably I don't know. That's really hard because I'm just on produce, so probably the chocolate aisle. Is that a boring answer?
Yeah, I think it's a boring answer. Yeah.
What did you expect me to say?
I don't know. I think all the answers would have been boring.
There's an aisle in Tesco, right? You go down, it's a magical aisle full of fairies, and that aisle I'd love to stack. That's
There's
the
one
one.
full of fragrances, and I love filling that aisle, but there isn't, unfortunately.
I know,
Right,
there's not many
and,
fragrances in Tesco.
Right, I see on one of your videos that you were in Creams or Casper's, a dessert shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favourite dessert from one of those shops?
Well, the one I had was like this Bueno thing. Like it had like 50 Buenos, I swear, in like one thing. With like all chocolate drizzled over it and ice cream and cream. It was just too much. Like that put me off like sweet food for a month. I swear to God.
Was it a waffle?
It was a waffle, yeah. It was like 4 waffles covered in Buenos, chocolate cream, like so everything in the like dessert aisle is just on that plate. Crazy.
Love it.
So that was nice.
Before we go on, we just say hello to some of the people in the room, kiddo.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
go for
recognise any of them. Can you recognise any of the names in there? I'm sure you can. We have,
The Centurion,
yes,
Smithy
that's
Girl,
Spot.
definitely.
Yeah.
Centralize. Is it
Sorry.
Centralize? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Token Review. I think I've seen him before.
Yeah, Nick.
Or her before. Yeah, Nick, is it? 2 cents worth. How you doing?
It's
Jon
Nigel,
Jon Snow. I think I've
Yeah.
seen that name before.
Scented Snowdrops. He's quite active, lovely guy in the community. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. So we have a nice bunch. We don't ever have like a massive crowd, but the crowd that we have in here are honestly, they're all wicked. They're all really up for a laugh. We never have any like real negativity in the room or anything, which is lovely.
Awesome.
So let's get on to some more questions.
Okay, let's go.
Do you want to ask a proper serious question? Let's ask a serious question.
Okay.
Tony wants to know, what is your favourite note in a fragrance?
I love cardamom. I love the smell of cardamom. And I think I'd go with ambergris. I don't know if it's like, obviously they're done usually naturally now, do they? But ambroxan, ambergris, I love that note so much. It's in like most of my favourite fragrances. So I love lavender too, but I'd probably go for ambergris. So,
What are your favourite fragrances?
obviously Aventus, La Nuit de l'Homme, Allure Sport or Extreme, CH Men, that's one of my favourites, Prada L'Homme, just to name a few. I've been wearing this a lot lately. It's like a clone of Aventus.
Oh yeah, that's the other one. Isn't it? That's the newer one.
Yeah, I bought this one and then I got this one, which is huge.
Yeah.
200 mil.
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer the EDP version?
I don't know, because the original one, it's different because you got this 200 mil EDP, which is like a stronger version than the original. But then you got this limited edition EDP, which definitely has a brighter opening. So all the three fragrances, the original one, the EDT, this EDP, and this EDP, the limited edition, is all different, which is weird. And it's a clear difference between them. But I found the original one is stronger on my skin, or maybe I can smell it more than the EDP, which is weird. But this one is banging. This is the other Parfum, but another limited edition. This is a 200 ml version, and it's a fingerprint magnet.
It is a fingerprint magnet. We've got
is.
the same bottle. I'm not sure if it's a 200 ml, but it's a big bottle. It probably is. That is a good fragrance. It gets a lot of love. A lot of people say it's quite harsh on the opening, but I don't.
It is, yeah.
I think if you go really close to it when you first spray it, it can be.
Yeah.
But I think if you spray it in the air, the cigar is actually okay. I think it's just when you get your nose right up to it, it's a little bit harsh.
It is one of my most complimented fragrances I've ever used.
Yeah, and I can see why. I love compliments.
Josh wears that all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, my son wears that. He's 18 and he just loves it. And
It smells so different. Sorry, it smells so different on someone else when you smell them, like when they walk past you. Because I smelled it on a guy before and I didn't even know it was this. I thought it was like, I don't know, it's like a Ventus, but on steroids. And I thought, I need to know what that is. And I asked him and he said it was that. And I was like, no way. Like, I got like 4 bottles of it. And I didn't even know what it smelled like. So, it's nuts. Like, fragrances smell so different on other people. Sauvage is one of like that. Like with Sauvage, especially this one, I smelled the guy and I knew it was Sauvage, but I was like, no way. It's like I thought it was like a new version. But no, it was the original. Oh, dropped the cap. It was the original version, and it smells so much more airy. Like you could smell more notes when you wear it smell on someone else. I'm rambling now.
Don't worry, I'll do enough of that for all of us, mate. Don't worry. We've got a question on the screen there from Rosen Jones. I don't know, Lizzie has her own channel. She has a great channel where she doesn't really show her face on it. She has the fragrances and she talks about them really eloquently. Great channel. If you get a chance, go and check her out, Claire, because she's got a great up and coming channel. Go and have a look. She's got an unbelievable collection as well. But she's got a little question for you. Do you know of Ken Livingstone? I don't know what that's about, but there we go.
No, Ken Livingstone. No, never heard of him. Is that a famous person or someone who lives next to
I have no idea. Who is? I think Ken Livingstone, isn't he some politician?
He was an ex-politician, I think. But I don't know. You'll have to. Oh right, shit! You'll have to back this up. Please help me, people. I don't think you wanted that on the screen, or that we were going to read it. I don't know what that's about, Killer. So I'll let them explain in the comments. Look out for it.
So going back to fragrances, would you ever, if you had the chance, release a fragrance of yourself, like of your own, and what sort of fragrance would it be?
I'd love to release a fragrance, honestly. It'd probably be something. Cause I don't know, because the fragrances I like is like mass appealing, Aventus, Dior Sauvage, stuff that just smells amazing. Yeah. And if I released one of them, I wouldn't ever forgive myself because there's so many more things you could do. Like anybody could release a fragrance like Sauvage, and and they do every day. But I'd probably release something that I smelt once, but I haven't smelt in a fragrance, which is like I know the smell of it, but there's no fragrance that actually gives me that smell, and that's like a salty sea breeze. And I've tried. I spent over like £100 before on just samples of different sea breezy, salty fragrances, and the closest I've come to is Imaginary Authors Every Storm a Serenade. It's got like this sweet sea breeze vetiver thing, but it's a bit harsh. So if I could make a fragrance like that, but it's way more, less harsh. So yeah, that's probably I would probably go for a salty sea
What would
breeze
you
fragrance.
call it?
Ooh, Set Sail Killer.
Sets out there, that's awesome.
You've definitely thought about this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Get it trademarked quick. On the webpage, buy it all, get it sorted.
Get it all.
should, yeah.
Also, do you still get as excited when you buy a niche fragrance? Do you still walk around with your little bag, all excited in the woods?
Yeah. That's the only niche fragrance I've ever bought, like full retail. So yeah, I actually got it. I was smelling it earlier. I don't know if you know this. My first niche fragrance.
There it
It's your
is.
first niche fragrance.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Did you know that? No. Well, it
No,
is my
where's
first niche fragrance. John
When did
Lewis.
you do this?
Good guess. Becky does know it. She watched the video with me a little while ago.
Yes.
So we've also got, what was it? Right, your last couple of videos you just released, not the one you just uploaded, because you haven't seen that yet, but they're about 3 to 5 minutes long, your latest two. And bear with me 1 second, my dog's deciding what to be a bit of a knob. Really is. Right, so the latest two videos you released, how long did they take to edit? Because they are insanely edited. What sort of time scale did one video take? Let's say the Jeremy Fragrance date one.
That took about 4 days, 3-4 days.
Whoa.
On and off.
Yeah,
so
like
that was about 5-6 hours a day, Going back and forth doing other things, not just constantly editing, because I get bored of that. But yeah, it does take a while.
They were insane. I've got another question. So if Jeremy Fragrance asked you to go to Germany to do some filming and editing, and to morph people into flies, would you go?
I probably would. Yeah, I'd love to meet Jeremy. Like, even though I take the piss out of him a lot. Can I swear on this channel? I don't know. I don't want to anyway.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Even though I take the mick out of him a lot, I kind of like him. I admire him so much because he's like a character. Like, because obviously he's the first person who I watched ever on fragrances, and he got me into CH Men, which is like one of my favorite fragrances, and of course La Nuit de l'Homme, which is like he got so many people onto that. So, and that fragrance video he made about La Nuit de l'Homme, when I first watched that, it was so awesome. That was like my foot in the door to like this YouTube world. And it's just I admire him. Like, I don't hate him at all. Like, even though I might come across as I'm always taking the mick out of him, but I actually do admire the guy.
I think you take the mick out of your own mum or brother or sister. Or,
yeah.
So I don't think anyone's seriously, and I think they get what sort of character you are. I just love, actually, Becca doesn't watch many fragrance videos. She's not as immersed in it as I am. Right. And I showed her your 2 new videos this morning, and I haven't heard her laugh so much at a fragrance video, especially the bit where Jeremy Fragrance is spinning around and slaps you on the head at the end.
Yeah.
Incredible. And
Thank you so much.
BFL's flying around as a fly and just like, what goes round in your head to think of these things?
I have no idea. Don't ask, mate. Don't ask.
Do you think about it while you're just at work and it just pops into your head? Because I just don't. Or do you just sit there and go, I know what will work?
The first video I made with that sort of style was the Jeremy Fragrance review, I think, wasn't it? That was the first one? Anyway. But I didn't think of anything. I just thought of it as I was editing it. Sort of like just after I made the video, but the second and third video, the last one I just did, I actually wrote down notes while I was in work, just on my phone, and I thought, just anything that comes into my mind is funny, So what else are you gonna do 8 hours a day, when you're working and just think of stuff. So I got loads more ideas in my head. I got a massive list on my phone of just random stuff. So yeah.
We've got a question. What's your favourite scent for a woman?
Right. I probably, this is going to be a weird choice, but Calvin Klein Obsession. I love that
Okay.
fragrance. I love that the women's one, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. My mother wears it. She's worn it all her life, so I think it's like a childhood thing and all. I've grown up with that scent, and it's just like I've always said this. It's like Lanwheat de l'Homme, but made for women. I always thought that. It's got that spicy thing, that sweet animalic sort of. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And I bought the vintage for her the other day, and she loved it. I found a vintage bottle because the new formulation is like it's just more clinical and more department store smelling. But the old one has got like this thicker, spicy, animalistic smell, which is it's just gorgeous. So that's my favourite women's fragrance.
Good stuff. Did you see that? Jon Snow's one on the screen, Killer. Can you see that?
My question is. Oh my god, I'll have to do that. I'd have to do a Radolescent spider.
I think if you got together with John and worked out what was in his brain and in your brain, you'd make some great stuff together.
Literally.
We need to do that, yeah.
There we go. Right, so I've got a couple of other questions before we get on to some more silly stuff. So, you know the Aventus strip that you made?
Yeah.
Was it really that bad?
I swear my life, hands, it was terrible. It was
Really?
like dirty, like metally water. It was horrible.
Did you put too much salt in it? Was that the mistake, do you think?
It was really salty, yeah. I think it was more like, it was more the thyme, like, no, not the thyme, the rosemary. Like it was so horrible, man. It was like bits of rose, but just imagine like drinking like the cheapest like fruit juice you can find, and it's overly bitter and sharp, and then just having this like salty rosemary. Oh, it's disgusting. It was.
Would you make another one?
Would you new formula?
Yeah, yeah, different batch, yeah.
Reformulation,
yeah. I'd love to do a. Someone said in the comments of that video, a Virgin Island water one, so I can imagine.
Yeah, you could do that. You could get some coconut water.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd love to do that.
See, I'll be waiting to watch that video now.
Okay, great.
One thing I was going to say was, this is a bit more of a serious question. When do you remember you invited me on your live? I had to go and put a t-shirt on quickly, and I joined you for about 10 minutes before Miami came in and started causing mayhem.
Yeah.
Had a quick exit. We've got, one of the questions was obviously you're roughly on about 10,000 subs, and you disappeared for about 6 months, which upset me and a lot of other people. Now you're back. Are you going to give this a real go? Are you going to really give this a go? Is your heart in it, and do you think you'll carry it on?
Well, from them 3 videos, I've made more subscribers than I have in the last 3 months. So so seeing that, probably, definitely. I'd love to probably, yeah. I'll do it if you want me to.
Well, we want you to. We've had it. Only if I say so, though.
Yeah, only if you say so. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So no, we've seen a couple of comments and I think I heard it on the Sempix as well, that I think you don't really need to put out even that much, do you? If you was to do 1 video a week and spend the week editing and getting it on, that level you've done those last 2, you'll just gain so many subs.
That's right. That's what I want to do. I want to sort of like increase my quality of each video. So I'm trying now to spend like a full week, like you said, of editing, and then just pump one out. Like, so instead of just like pumping top 10 lists, but if I just started doing that, I'd probably get loads and loads of subscribers, instantly. But it's not what I am. It's not what I want to do. But I am thinking of doing a top 10 most complimented fragrance list, but make it in that style, which is sort of weird merging them ideas together, but it might be something new. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
So, going on your channel, so we've obviously known about your auntie getting some attention from your channel. So, if you could pick a female celebrity to be on your channel, who would you pick and why?
What's that girl's name from, have you seen Westworld?
You can't nick any of Jeremy Fragrance's women either.
Damn. That's got it. No, it's a woman I really like on, she's from Westworld, she's an actress, and I think it's Evan Rachel Wood, I think that's her name, and I think she's absolutely beautiful, she's gorgeous, and I love her in Westworld, so probably her. I'd love to just meet her, so for different reasons. But
I'm just looking her up as we speak. So is it?
This one.
that's her. Yeah, that's my beauty.
That's your baby.
That's my baby. Yeah.
So you grow your channel to about 1 million subscribers, she might come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or do you
Give her a
need her
ring.
to get to 1 million? Well, I can't work out which way round it is. So. Yeah. But that video was insane. The views on that, it's just mad, wasn't it?
Which one? Oh,
Yeah,
the auntie
the
one. Yeah.
Crazy.
See, all you gotta do is put a girl in the thumbnail, top 10 sexy fragrances rated by insert girl's name, and I swear to God, you'll have 1 million subs channel in a couple of weeks.
Is she quite happy with her fame? Does she know that she's quite like?
Yeah. The thing is, she just didn't like all the negative comments, and I didn't really prep her beforehand. I didn't know I was gonna get that popular. But I didn't know I was gonna get 300,000 views or something, 200,000, something like that. But I didn't tell her beforehand that she might have comments on like calling her, all these names and stuff. As people do. Everybody calls people's names and stuff. But I think she took to that like she didn't want to come on again because of that. Like the negative thing, because she was probably going for the comments, reading like people calling her all these names, and obviously she's not prepared for that. Like, so that's probably why she hasn't come on. But yeah, so yeah, you ruined it for yourselves.
I didn't write anything.
Get rid of John's question.
Yeah, I'll get rid of John's question now. That's gone. So I don't know how we get on. Let's put another one on. So there we go. Does John
Killer
realise that your favourite lady? Do you realise that she's a robot? There we go.
Oh yeah. She got batteries in her. Yeah.
There's another question for you, girl.
Lucas, how many times have you been interrogated and investigated? Based on your YouTube name.
I know. Yeah. Killafrags. Not very safe name in there to go around saying. I'm a killer.
So when you say to people at Tesco's, like, what's your YouTube handle, Killafrags?
Yeah.
They're like, do you have to explain it? It's like, what?
Killafrags, yeah. Some people say Killafrags, yeah, but it's frags. Killafrags.
Do your work colleagues know, or is it a little bit of a secret?
No, I've told most of them. Willingly, just going around like every day. I remind them, look at this, But loads of them know, yeah. And some of them saw my live streams from a couple of days ago, and when I shaved my head. And so they watched that and they were like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? So not many though. So just one or two.
I came on about the time onto your live where you just got the razor out. And I was like, in the comments, I was like, what the is going on here? What have I walked into on here? I didn't see it on now, I just see it live, clicked on it, and you had your phone just doing your first one. Like, what the hell are you doing?
That was great.
But it's all right, suits you.
Thanks, man.
Good. Right, yeah, based, the subject about you talking about you telling people and people knowing anyway. I had a rather funny conversation. I'm going to throw a big name out there. I had a conversation with Chris at Fragmental. I had a phone conversation with him some while back, and said that none of my family or friends or work colleagues know about what I'm doing. It's my dirty little secret.
I think I know this story. I think I listened to his. Yeah, I think I listened to his podcast. And did you say you were coming out? You were coming out, and you didn't know what? Yeah, that's class. That is, man.
I got stitched up there a little bit because I had that conversation and used that exact expression with him previously, and said one day I'm going to have to come out, right? But that was the message behind the message. So when I messaged him later and I said, "Oh, Chris, guess what? I've come out." Right? He's forgotten about that conversation and gone, what? Does everyone know?
I love how he said, does your wife know? That's funny as hell.
I'm like,
does your wife
what?
Oh, God, that's hilarious. That is awesome, as.
So that was the story. So and the weird thing is, I've spoken to Chris about this as well. The weirdest thing about that Scent Geeks was I was listening to that on the evening they released it. So they're doing it about now, I think. And once one of them's edited, they get it on the Sunday night, ready for the Monday. Right. But I'm working through the night, so it pops up that they've just released a new episode, and I listen to it at work with one of my AirPods in, and I'm listening away to it, and just as Chris says it, He says Tony's probably at work putting out Mr. Kipling cakes at the moment. Guess what I was doing? I was doing exactly that, putting Mr. Kipling cakes out at that moment, laughing about what was going on.
Literally.
So I sent him a little picture, which I'll show you. Bear with me. I sent him a little picture right at that moment that it had gone live, and this is the picture I sent him. You ready?
That's class. What a bizarre coincidence.
I know.
Surrounded by cakes.
Surrounded by my favourite things in the world. Lockdown's not been kind to my
Waistline.
my waistline at all. I'm working in Tesco, more like.
Oh, I know.
So have you asked all your serious questions?
Yeah, we've asked our serious questions. They weren't very serious, though, were
That
they?
was the serious questions, right? Brace
Oh, no,
yourself.
there's one more there. So have you got a favourite TV show that you watch, like on Netflix or anything?
Like I said, Westworld, I just finished watching that because the last episode aired. It was alright. The last series was alright. The first two was my favourite, but other than that, not really. Obviously, old favourites, Breaking Bad, Prison Break, love all that
Wicked.
stuff. Yeah, Prison Break. I think that's it, really. I don't really watch many TV shows. I should watch them.
So my top three, I would say, would be Prison Break. I love. That's not in my top three, but I would go Breaking Bad, definitely in my top three. And Becca won't
sick, yeah.
watch it, even though I've told her how sick and wicked it
It
is.
So
is
do you know
awesome.
that aisle in Tesco's, which is like fluffy unicorn aisle?
Yeah.
That's just my life. That's where I live. So any horror or anything bad, nah.
Don't wanna.
Don't
No.
watch it. No.
You're missing out. You're missing out, I tell you.
Game of Thrones is my number one of all time.
See, I couldn't get into that.
No.
I
It's
couldn't get into
bit-
it.
I really enjoyed the early seasons of Walking Dead as well until it started getting
Oh yeah,
stupid.
Walking Dead. I love that. But the last episode I watched was the one with Negan when he sort of like bashed their head in with the baseball
Yeah.
bat. And that's like I watched that episode, and the next the next episode then I just got bored of it. Then it just started going downhill. So
Yeah, it did.
I just haven't watched
Exactly
it
that
since.
point, wasn't it? Exactly
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point, it started going downhill. So
That was the
point.
climax.
Yeah. And
So,
after
yeah.
that went down. Right,
So I
turn.
actually have the pièce de résistance
hold on.
Okay.
of interview questions.
1
Cool.
second.
Here we go.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, we get our xylophone out because we obviously know that you're into your music, right?
Oh yeah.
So throughout your lives, you do like a little tune,
Yeah.
but you're obviously not that musically inclined. So we actually have our own xylophone.
Yeah.
So before
Okay.
these serious questions, we have to play a little song. Ready?
Oh great. Awesome.
It's not a song, it's a jingle.
Yeah.
It's a jingle.
On to
Wow.
Becca's questions.
I know, right? That blew you away. I could
That was
see the
awesome.
excitement in your face.
Top charts. I'll be in soon.
Right. So they are would you rather questions. I
Okay.
mean, brilliant. So,
Brilliant.
would you rather be sticky for the rest of your life or itchy?
Jesus. Where did that come from? I hate
I was
being
going to
sticky.
say-
I hate stickiness. I had this bad dream of just someone pouring like syrup down my back with a shirt on,
Oh,
and it's just like I just can't get out. I hate stickiness, so probably be itchy. Yeah, I'm always itchy anyway. You know, my beard and that.
I would be sticky because I just wouldn't be able to do this all. I'll be like, he's got,
Yeah.
oh, he's got nits. What's he
Of
got?
course.
What's he got? Whereas if
Yeah,
I'm sticky, like if I like go and hug someone, like I'm hugging them for life. Then aren't I? I'm just like,
super glue. Yeah.
Would you rather get in the ring with Conor McGregor or Anthony Joshua?
I don't know who Anthony Joshua is, so
What?
I don't
it's a
know.
big heavyweight guy.
I
That's
don't
got
follow my
muscles.
I don't follow my sport, so
Uh,
who would you think is? Who would you think is more?
Well, it depends if you want to get completely smashed in the face and everywhere else in your body, or
Yeah.
just smashed in the face.
Probably
Anthony
smashed in the face.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua will be double your size and he weighs about 18 stone. So, but he's a boxer. So you think, well, actually, I'll just get knocked out and it's over with. But Conor McGregor, obviously, UFC, he will smash you to pieces in every single way. Wouldn't he? So
Oh yeah.
I'd rather take on Anthony Joshua.
Maybe you can just run around all the time.
Yeah, just away.
I'm out of breath getting up. Never mind running. So you know.
And could you beat George in a fight?
Can I beat George in a fight?
Yeah.
Who's George?
Fragrance Apprentice.
Oh my god. Of course, yeah. I have.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a fight. We had a scrap a few years ago and I smashed his face in, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really met him, so like in person. So
We're not
I
trying
wouldn't.
to fight.
No, just hypothetical.
Yeah.
When's this going on? When's the event?
Well,
Charlie Boxing
we've got to
match.
sell the tickets first, so
Right, okay.
we'll let you know.
Yeah, all 3 people will show up. Yeah, probably. You probably would smash my face in, you know. So
Would you rather give up fast foods or fragrances?
probably fast food. I could do without that. I don't have much anyway nowadays, so.
Are you good with that? We're terrible. I mean, I say we're
No,
terrible.
we're not terrible.
We
We
have-
do it once a week.
We have it once a week, but we can't really live without it. We need that takeaway once a week.
We've got 2 teenagers, so
Right.
They love takeaway as well, and I don't think they'd let us get away with not. Every night, it's like, can we have takeaway? Can we have takeaway? Can we have takeaway? No. I think they're trying to tell us something. They don't like our cooking, is what it is.
our cooking, my cooking. Yeah. Would you rather eat dog food, which FYI is the dry,
No wet.
oh no, okay, the wet food, like pedigree chum.
Oh,
Would you
that's
rather eat dog food for the rest of your life or not listen to music?
bad. Oh, that's hard.
Mm.
I'd probably just take the dog food. Yeah, I'd have to. My music is like I love music, so.
Would you eat it like just kind of like holding your nose and like that?
No, I'd
Just-
embrace it. I'd embrace it. At that point, you know, just go for it.
Get it all in the beard and
Yeah.
Oh
really
yeah.
embrace it. Yeah.
Would you rather fly or be invisible?
Oh my god, that's really hard. That's like the hardest question in the world, isn't it?
Well, see, Tony could fly, but I
Yeah.
said I'd rather be invisible.
That's because you're a nosy fucker.
Yeah.
Being invisible would come in handy at work, wouldn't it? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
when your boss walks past, just on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably fly. I'd like to fly. That'd be nice. But you can fly anyway, can you? You can just go on an airplane.
Well, yeah,
So-
this is true.
So I'd just probably be invisible then, because I can do both then. Fly
Yeah,
on a
we
plane,
could.
be invisible on a plane, like, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, and then you wouldn't, if you're invisible, you wouldn't have to pay your flight ticket.
Exactly, yeah. Just walk on.
They wouldn't even know that you're on there. So, yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Gourmand or fougere?
Probably say fougere. I love sweet fragrances, but I'm into my more, Aventus and stuff like that. So more manly
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, fougere. Manly.
Designer or niche?
See, that's really hard. I don't have much niche, but I probably would go with niche, just because I can't afford them. So, no, I don't know, because
We're the same.
Aventus is my favorite fragrance. I always say this, but so I'd probably just pick niche, yeah, because there's so many niche fragrances I haven't gone into and all. And with designer,
Yeah.
you're probably getting the same thing mostly, if the new stuff's coming out. So yeah, probably niche.
Crisps or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Nice. Own a cat or a dog?
Dog. No, wait, cat. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like dogs because they bark a lot. So I'm sorry if you've got a dog. I'm really sorry.
We're impartial.
Right.
We've got both.
Okay,
so
I'll probably pick a cat. Yeah,
cat. Okay.
yeah.
Would you rather have the head the size of a tennis ball or a large watermelon?
Well, I've got the watermelon one covered, so
So it just needs to be a little bit bigger like this. And then
probably the watermelon.
you'd fall over, wouldn't you? Be head heavy. You'd be like a wee, you just fall over. all the
That's a bizarre question, that is.
time.
A tennis ball, though.
The head too much. I can't get up.
A tennis ball. Can you imagine what that looked like, though? That'd be so
That
stupid,
would
wouldn't
be
it?
awesome.
You'd never get girls like that, would you? You'd never pick up anyone like that. You know?
No, just a tiny little one.
Yeah. That'd be so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's all mine. Reg, you will have questions.
There we go. Has any of the listeners got any more questions for Killer? Have we got anything that we'd like to talk about? Killer, have you got any questions for us or anyone in the comments?
Okay, yeah, I got some questions for you. I'll just think of some. How long have you been married?
How long have we been married?
Yeah.
We've been married for, I'm going to get in
Get this
trouble
right now. Get this right.
I think our 8th year. So I think next month it'll be 8 years.
Are you sure?
Or is it 7?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tony.
Our daughter was 1.
So 7 years.
7
That's the end of the
years.
stream.
See, just go blank.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So how long were you before that together? How long have you been together for? In
It'll
total?
be 10 years this year.
10 years.
We met at work, yeah. So we met at work. We both work at Kia in Peterborough. So we work in a car dealership. And he was the only one that didn't talk to me.
Really?
Yeah,
Completely thanked me.
Arrogant fucker. It is.
So I slid into his DMs and actually asked him out.
Oh, you had to ask him out. Tony,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
Where's the game at, son? Where's the game?
I didn't need the game. This is my point, wasn't it?
They come asking you, is it?
They asked me. It's fine. It's okay.
It's fine. That's awesome. How long have you been into fragrances for?
Oh God! Like I started this journey roughly. I'm coming up to a year, and the start of the journey is a really strange one. Actually, I bought a fragrance from Next, and I was into fragrances. I always had 3 or 4, 5 on the shelf, like a normal person, and I had a couple of designers on there, and I'd come across a fragrance in Next that smelled a lot like Sauvage. And I was convinced it smelled like Sauvage. Hadn't read anything anywhere. I went literally to the Boots counter and sprayed Sauvage as well. I've smelled it loads of times before, but I had one on. I had my one on me. Went to Boots and I was like, it does. It smells like Sauvage. So I googled it. Then came across a YouTube channel showing that exact fragrance, that it was a Dior Sauvage clone. And I thought, oh, that's great. That's great value. What other fragrances can I find that are like others? And then down the rabbit hole I went and found Chris, and then Frags to Riches was on there. And then from there, I think I found yourself and Nigel, and all these UK reviewers. And believe it or not, I haven't watched any of Jeremy Fragrances by then at all. It's only when he popped up on watching you guys, he kept popping up. And I was like, who's this guy? He's got a few viewers, a few subs. So then I just immersed myself in it from there, really. And I kept, more and more kept appearing on my shelf. And Becca was like, right, you've got enough now. You don't need any more. She had no clue at all. Then I added these people on Instagram and started talking to people on Instagram. Then I set up my own page on Instagram. And then it just went mad, mate, honestly. So I started my YouTube channel in October. I started my Instagram in July. So it's coming up to a year in July. But yeah, it's been a mad ride in a very, very short space of time. But you've been
I found most of us have like started off with clones, haven't we? Really, like trying to find cheap stuff. We're all cheap, aren't we? At the end of the day,
We're all basic.
yeah, it's all basic, yeah.
Claire and Maya's in the room now. Hi, Maya. Claire isn't basic. Maya isn't basic. Lizzie isn't basic. There's a few people in the comments here that aren't basic, but we are. We're very, well, I am. I was very basic to begin with, and now I'm sampling bloody Gallivant. I'm going down the same route as every other reviewer, which really annoyed me because my channel has always been about sort of cheaper, more affordable fragrances, and I'm just in deep now. So I am going to try and keep my channel with really wide range of stuff, I think.
Barry asked you a question I just saw pop up. Who, for Killer, who are you more like, your mum or your dad?
Probably my mother. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely my mother. Yeah, I haven't seen my dad for years, so you know, I don't care. I don't give a shit.
It's like awkward. It's gone silent. Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
End
You know.
end of stream of you going away crying, and then you're like, oh.
Why did I go on? You know.
They're still horrible.
But yeah. So my mother definitely, 'cause she brought me up. So
Oh.
There's another one for you, mate.
Is Killer's mate coming back? The guy who used to do videos with In the Woods by the Rivers. They worked well together.
That's
Well,
your best mate, yeah?
yeah, he lives like a couple of doors up. So he works for me in the same department, produce. So I've known him for like 10 years now, and we're literally together like almost every day in work. So. And yeah, he's a really, really, really good artist. He draws stuff. And when you say someone is an artist, he can draw a picture and it's like literally almost realistic, like perfect. Like it's incredible. But what he's doing, I've given him a list of 20 YouTubers, like fragrance YouTubers, and he's doing character chores of some of them.
Oh, wicked.
So you've done like Joey and George and it's loads of Jeremy and Cuddles and that. I'll get him to do one of you and all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a banner, my YouTube banner. I'm gonna have like all the people behind me and then me in the middle, like as caricatures.
That's a wicked idea.
So that's my grand scheme idea, and he's awesome at doing it. He's actually sent me a few examples of some. And Joey's so funny, and Cuddles is funny and all, and George, they're all funny. So yeah, they're like
Good
really
stuff.
exaggerated and all. So yeah.
Oh, you could exaggerate Tony's comb over.
So at work, I get the mickey taken out of me a lot. I won't say the name of the
The
town.
Brentwood Suite.
It's basically the Brentwood Suite. But
Yeah.
I live in a town with a, and it's called something wave. They call it the something wave. So they take the mickey out of me, something chronic at work. I'm missing it actually, because I work obviously in the motor trade. We call each other we swear at each other all the time. Drop this, vomit. And I miss it because I don't know anyone well enough with a temp. No one really speaks to me at work. I'm really lonely. So I just put it might be because I've got my headphones in. I'm ignoring everyone.
Probably. That's probably why. They're like, hey, Tony, mate. You're like, just with your headphones in, just jamming out.
Dribbling.
No, it's more like we are the same.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, listening to fragrances.
Right. Have you got any other questions, mate? Make some rubbish questions.
Oh, yeah, some good questions.
What animal would you both be? That's the stupidest question ever, innit?
Ooh, what animal?
That's like the most cliche question and all, innit?
See, if I answer that for me and she answers for that me, there'll be completely different answers. She'd take the piss and call me I don't know, an ant, because my name's Ant.
Okay, right. Think of one. But I was gonna say, both think of each other's one and then say it after three. Should do that. Say
Oh,
it
hang
together.
on. Give me a moment.
She's not very good at things off the cuff, mate. You'll be here all day.
You gotta say it together though.
Don't start on 3, start on 20.
Oh no, I can't think of one.
Just think of a rubbish one or something. Just take a look at it.
Okay, I've got one.
Right, we're ready.
Okay,
Go on. 1, 2, 3.
a dog.
Elephant.
Elephant.
An elephant. I love how she chose like a perfect one, and then you go for the elephant. That's good.
Elephant. Do you know why you would be a dog?
Why would I be a dog?
Because he is a bit of a pampered princess.
She gave me a face mask this morning, mate.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Your
She
face
does my
nice and
eyebrows.
moisturised. Yeah.
She does my eyebrows occasionally as well.
Did she really? An elephant.
No, there is a reason. Let me explain. You never fucking forget anything.
No.
So the leader of the pack, the matriarch of the animal kingdom in the elephant world, is the big mum. This is going wrong. She's not big. I'm giving myself a hole. No, you are the boss of everybody, and elephants are really family orientated, and they're very intelligent, and they really look after each other, and that's what she does for us boys. And
Good save. Good save.
Wicked. The big mum. Wicked. I am only 5 foot, by the way, so I am tiny.
I'm
So-
tiny, no. Don't worry about it.
How tall are you?
I don't know, but probably 4 foot something.
Wicked.
No, I am like 5'4" or 5'7", or I don't even know, but I'm really, really small.
So you know your best mate, if you're like 4 foot something, is he only like 5'7"? Because if he is, you're really small.
No, he's about 6 foot something.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite tall.
Claire's put good recovery, Tony. Someone's
Oh, it
got that
was.
shovel for me.
Honestly, an elephant.
Dear, oh dear.
Ah,
If there was any other fragrance reviewer you could be for the day, you infiltrate their mind and body for the day, and you can review on their behalf and sabotage shit out of them.
Oh, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say.
No, I don't. Who are you going to say? Who's that?
Jeremy, and I.
Jeremy, is it?
I'll be in my Ferrari or, and whatever he drives. And,
would you do the spin? Would you do the hip thrusts?
What?
Would you do the hip thrusts?
The hip thrust. Oh, yeah. I do the spin, the clap. But I'd go nuts. I'd have like a mental breakdown and a video and just make a video about it. Yeah. Just ruin his career and then slip back into my body, and just watch the mayhem.
Dear, any other questions that you can think of? Have you got any other questions for Killer?
No, I think I'm okay. I think I've answered all my very important questions.
They're really important, actually, weren't they?
They were wicked. They were good.
Good stuff. Well, mate, thank you for coming on. Really, really good for you. Let's a couple more questions, I think, there. Hold on.
One more from David. What is your worst fragrance wearing experience?
Tony and Killer.
Go on, you go first, Tony.
Right, I received an oil, an attar, so it would be very oud based, from a company that if you had so many subscribers, they contacted you on Instagram and then they said they'd send something out. And I was really excited about receiving this oil. And I put it on, and I put it in my drawer at work. I just literally put a tiny, tiny bit of the oil on my hand. Yeah. And oh my God, it literally stunk the whole problem out. I had customers there, and I could literally see them with their noses crinkling up.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Honestly, I had, even after washing it off with soap and water 2 or 3 times, I could still smell it. Even just opening it in my drawer, I'd shut it properly, but you could smell it all in my drawer. I had to chuck it out. It was like literally nuclear. So that's
my barnyard, was it? Barnyard sort of food.
Barnyard. It was literally awful. It was worse than a camel's arse. It was really, really. I've never been up to a camel's arse and just started sniffing, but that's how it would have been. It wasn't good at all. What's yours? What's yours, Killer?
I think I've said this before. I've said it quite a few times, but it was one time when I was just getting into fragrances and I didn't know much about them, and I wore Dupe Home, Yorp, whatever it's called, and you know how nuclear that is. It's nuclear, right?
Yeah.
And I put about 30 sprays. I counted. I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I wasn't into fragrances, so one spray of that stuff lasts me 12 hours, okay, and fills room. Well, because I think I had like an older bottle, and it was strong as hell. But I covered myself, right, as I was waiting for the bus to come. I know. And when the bus, I was waiting for about 10 minutes. And when I saw the bus come in, I couldn't smell it anymore. And I was like, this is weak as shit, like. And I want to impress people on the bus. So I sprayed. I must have just I went crazy. The bus was coming. It was like parked over there. And it was like on its own stop, like coming towards my stop. And I was like this. Like that. Just covering myself like this. Under my shirt and I must have used about that much of the bottle. And I got on the bus. And I swear to God, that was the worst experience of my life. I've never seen people look at me that way before. People coughing. I tried to sit. Because I kind of knew then I put too much on. I'm not exaggerating, by the way. This is really true now. I covered myself in it. Because I thought it was just like water. Because I couldn't smell it, obviously. Because my nose got used to it. So I got on the bus, and I swear to God, I had people moving. One person seat in front of me moved and was coughing, and I knew it was me. Like, I didn't know, first of all, when I got on, but I got to the back of the bus, and I was just sitting there, and I was getting hot because I was embarrassed. I was heating up.
Go
So
away.
everybody was looking at me and coughing, and everybody was looking at each other, and I was just like, oh my god, trying to like, I don't know, like trying to protect myself. Like I was like, must have been buzzing. Honest to God, a walking time bomb, I swear. So that was the worst experience.
There's a lad in the room, Jon Snow, so Scented Snowdrops, Jon Snow, he is like mad on Hugh. We have this running joke that I used to hate you when I was a boy because I'll say a teenager, and the reason why is because I would wear something like Eternity, or I think I went on quite quickly after that to John Paul Gaultier, but around that sort of time, just before John Paul Gaultier really made a big appearance, I was wearing Eternity, and a lot of the lads, and they always seem to be the absolute knobheads, used to wear you.
Yeah.
So I've got this really bad association. If I wear it, I'm going to be a knobhead. So I don't like admitting this, but I don't mind the fragrance that much. It just, when I smell it, it just reminds me of dickheads. So
I get that
apologies.
with 1 million a lot and all.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, people in nightclubs and I want to fight you and stuff. People like that sort of person, just instantly like, are you looking at me? That person, like with a, teenage, stuff like that. And,
that was my association with you. It was all the really cool people that wore it, and I wasn't like. I was like the bottom nerdy gang, but I was just below the cool people. I always wanted to be in with the cool people, but just below it. So I think I'm cool now, but my children don't. They think I'm awful.
Right.
So yeah, me and John has got this running joke about Duke that he loves it and I hate it, and he would love that story you just told. And you know what? There is a rumor that John actually drinks it. So
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It tastes like bubble gum or something,
Maybe you should do a drink.
I should, yeah. The Yorp drink, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I actually said to this guy in work before, what do you wear, like, fragrances? He was like, dupe. And I was like, did you actually know that's called Yorp? And he just looked at me like, fuck off. Like, I was stupid. Do you know what I mean? He was like, no, it's not. It's dupe. Everybody knows what it's called. He thought I was taking the piss, like. So, yeah.
Dear,
yeah. But everybody calls it something else.
John reckons he's clearly the coolest, look, so he was in the cool gang.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened, but you know. Dear. So have you got any more lives planned soon, Killer? Have you got any more? Any of your marathon 8-hour ones? Or?
Oh, definitely not. That's like a full shift, isn't it? Full shift. I might go on live later on. I'm not sure if I feel like it, but I might just go do a live, and you can come on if you want. Probably exhausted now, aren't you?
Well, I'll be working. I joked to you last time. I won't be as late home tonight either. I've reduced my hours because I start back to work Tuesday, so I'll be getting home a little bit earlier. But I joked to you last time, and I think I was just leaving for work, and I'd said to you, you'll probably still be on when I'm back anyway. And I got back, and you were still on. It was like 3:30 in the morning or something, and you're still going. Still going at 12 o'clock. So
12 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies though when you're on stream.
It does, yeah, it certainly does. We've been on for like 2 hours and 22 minutes now, which is mad. That's like our longest we've been on, so it's crazy.
Is it?
It is, yeah. But no, thank you for coming on, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
And I love it to meet you, Rebecca, and you, Tony.
Thank you, and I'm glad my questions were the making of this conversation. I mean,
It's not
it was the question. I'm joking.
It was legendary, honestly. I'd do it anytime. Anytime you want me to be on. Oh, they've frozen. Oh, it's the Killafrags show. Am I frozen or are you I'm nervous now. I'm just on my own. Can anybody see it that they're frozen, or am I just talking to them and they... Hello? So now, it's the Killafrags show. This is a nice interlude into my live stream. So yeah, I'm taking over this channel soon. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably some... This is nuts. Tony, Rebecca. Oh, they've gone. It is just me now. I've taken over their stream. So, what have we got planned tonight, guys? Okay, we got some music. We got some, got some fragrances. Jesus, I've never been this nervous. Can you imagine if you just do an 8-hour stream? How awesome would that be? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm Tony. I just shaved my hair off. Rebecca's gone to the toilet. She'll be back soon. But it's just me. It's just me now. I could, yeah, Smurfy girl. I could just ruin this stream now, couldn't I? I could ruin this guy's career right now. His old channel. I just wipe it out now. How do I get demonetized? What can I say? Should I just go to RedTube and share my screen? Yeah, I might do a live stream. I feel bad because I'm talking and they've gone. Should I leave or? I feel really bad. This is crazy. I don't know. Tell us a joke. My life. There you go. It's a good one, wasn't it? Yeah. It's no punchline. Well, not yet. It's coming soon though. I can feel it. Whereabouts do I live? I live in Wales. I don't know. Just Wales. A small town in Wales. South Wales. Does that narrow it down? My address is 17. Nah. Oh man, I feel bad. Like, do they know they've done this? They've left me. They've just gone. I know, right? At the end of the stream, we'll fuck him up now, right? We'll just let him stream for another 5 hours. See what he does. I feel like I'm an uninvited guest right now. Do you know what I mean? Sheep Country, yeah. Near Marcus then. Oh, see, I'm terrible with names. I'm Welsh, allegedly. I wasn't there. Nice one, Luke. That's an island next to England with international folk. Yeah. What's happening then, son, boy? Tony! Becca! Alright, I think it's time, guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, I need this lead. Rebecca and Tony has gone now, but they'll be back soon, I hope. Oh, serious question. What frag are you most looking forward to? I'll probably... fuck, that's a hard question. Serious question, what frag am I most into? No, wait, looking forward to. Why is that so hard? It's probably because I haven't thought about it. If anybody has got vintage Aventus and lives in not Wales, lives in the UK, let me know. Let me know. Let me know, cause I want that smelly Aventus again. Let me know. Ooh. 11OZ1 batch. I'm run out of things to say. What sort of music do you like? I like not electro. I like electronic music and anything in between. Rock, dance, maybe not classical much, but it's okay. It's okay. Sing the Aventus song. My signature scent. No, wait. My signature scent. No, I don't even know the chords. My signature scent is a van. Oh, shit. My signature scent is a Aventus still, and I don't care what people think about me. Whether it's green, Irish, tweed or something else, they will never be my signature scent. Oh, thank you, love my voice. How vintage. Make me an offer, son. I feel really bad for just staying on this stream. I really do. It's my gift to you, Tony and Rebecca. My gift. You can have it. Oh, they're back. Thank God for that. I thought I was going to have to keep going for like 8 hours then. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what you get for leaving us for an hour.
Is that what you did? You do it on purpose? Yeah.
No, our laptop turned off. I don't know what happened.
Ah.
I think it overheated.
Right, and literally, I was like, what is going on?
Oh no, it's going wrong.
I think Gillis sweating, bless him.
I am. I think I saved the stream more. Don't thank me.
Honestly, it just turned off. And then we thought, do you know what? Sod it. We kept us waiting for an hour.
Thank you. That's great.
We're back, everybody, back.
I love that. They went off for a quickie.
That was very quick.
I know.
Twice, haven't
Oh my God, that's funny. Oh man, that was awesome. That was a great stream.
The best part of the whole stream was you just playing the guitar.
Yeah.
So we'll just do later and you can take over our stream. It's fine.
Literally.
I had to improvise. Sorry?
Did you have a squeaky bum?
No.
Your like microphone is like muffled.
Oh, one second.
No, no
Yes,
problem. I
yes.
can still hear you.
Oh,
Did I have a
can you?
squeaky bum?
Yeah,
Is that what you said? Squeaky bum? What's that?
yeah. Were you nervous?
Oh yeah. Is that what that is? Squeaky bum? I never heard that.
Oh, yeah. Like your
Squeaky
bum
bum.
cheeks are sweaty.
Ah, I thought you said squeaky, like squeaky. Oh, now the sound's gone now.
Is that better?
Jesus, the
There we go.
clarity.
Yay!
There we are. Sorry about that. We've
Sorry.
got a webcam plugged in, and it
Yeah.
defaults to the webcam, and the mic on the webcam is shocking, absolutely shocking. So we have to make the microphone come from the laptop, and the video from the webcam.
No problem. Oh God, we haven't gone again, have we? I think you need to buy a new laptop. I'll give you that advice for free. I'm only joking. Don't want to turn this into like live music with Killafrags, sometimes starring Rebecca and Tony. I know that. They're like, come on, let's go back. Let's do that again. Oh God. This is probably the most fun I've had on a stream, to be honest. It's great. So how are you all doing, Anne? Oh, I'm back again. Oh God, you can see my chest. What the fuck? I'll get you demonetized. This is the stream that keeps on giving, yeah. It's like magic, yeah. It's like a little present for all of us. Christmas has come early, my friend. Play one of my songs off my PC. I don't know if I should, because if I do that, that's just... If I'm playing a banging tune and they come back and they're like, what the fuck do you keep doing? It's not your stream, Killer. Get off. Keep taking over the stream. I'll probably go live after this stream. I'm not saying that this stream's ending, because I don't know what Tony and Rebecca wants to do, but I'll probably go live for an hour or something after this, but depends, innit? Week depends. Ah, my signature sent. Have I tried any Aventus clones? No, I've never. Fucking hell, Aventus has clones. That's a new one. Yeah. Well, this one I just showed it. Boom. Wait. It's Becca. Who's Becca? Where's Becca? Yeah, I've tried this Aventus clone and it's amazing. And I've tried Laventia, is it? By Al Haramain. Obviously Pineapple Vintage, Intense, and all of them, the other ones. I've actually got Pineapple Vintage, Parfums Vintage is sending me some more fragrances to thing. Oh, wait. Hiya, Becca. It's me typing. It's done it again. Oh. Oh, never mind. How's your laptop turning off? Need to get a new laptop. 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes. Jesus. 5 minutes to say goodbye. 5 minutes to say goodbye. Poor. Emperor EDP is great, Luke. Great fragrance. I actually run out of my bowl. It's that good. It's that good. Every day I see you smiling. Sing us a song, Kills. Alright. Let me do one of Jeremy's one. Not Jeremy. It's Joey. I don't know the chords though. I only know like 5 chords. Every night he lies in bed. Money signs. Every night he lies in bed. Money signs run through his head. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. There's a song about Joey Cannoli done about Jeremy. It's a good song. Done like a cover. It's fucking great. I've never tried Aventus, but I have Mont Blanc Explorer. How is Mont Blanc Explorer? Oh, Rebecca's just logging in. She's logging into the Facebooks. Wait, she's logging into the YouTubes. She's coming back for more. I didn't know you, killer, before this life. But now I'm obsessed. Well, thank you, Rosen Jones. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe in these dark times. But I can see the light is opening for the both of us. And now we're going to shine. Oh! Fuck it up. He's great, Lizzie. Nice woody dried down with Mont Blanc Explorer, but the opening is a bit harsh. No strong pineapple note. Me neither. That's great, Luke. Because I've tried it. I've tried Mont Blanc Explorer in the shop, and it was nice. But it just didn't. I think I was smelling so many fragrances I couldn't even fucking smell it properly. Oh, they're back.
We're back! Right, we'll be
Thank
very
you.
quick because I think it's overheating.
Right.
We've got like a really old laptop, so really sorry. We need to upgrade our stuff. We really do.
We're so poor.
We're so poor. We spend all the
Ah,
time
right,
on
that's what I
upgrading.
meant.
Yeah, all the Aventus clones we have, we were.
Right, so before that happens again, we want to say massive thank you to you, Killer. You're wicked. Thank you. Thank
Feelings
everybody
mutual.
watching.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for obviously coming on. It was full of excitement. I think this is the most excitement we've had in this live stream. Like, are we here? Are we not? Like,
Oh yeah.
oh
That's awesome.
dear.
So if it goes bang again, like it could do any moment, we'll end the stream. So thank you to everyone. Thanks to everyone that's joined us for so long as well, because this is the longest we've done it, which is probably why my laptop isn't coping. So new upgrade needed. But no, thank you, mate. It's been a laugh.
Yes.
It's been really good
No problem.
fun. Thank you so much. Thanks for
Have
the
a great
songs
evening.
and thanks for keep making the show go on.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
don't cry.
I'll send you the check at the end of the day now.
Excellent. Yeah, send that in the post, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. See you later, man.
Take,
See you. Bye,
yeah,
Rebecca.
take care.
Ciao.
See
See
you
you later.
later.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you very much. Have a great evening, everyone.
Sick, bye.
Hey, thanks for Killer for coming on, and we really appreciate you staying with us. It was great. So
Yes.
until next week, another great name next week coming up. Really looking forward to it, and I'm sure you'll all be really, really happy. And we will see you all very soon.
Yes.
But thanks so much. We do need an upgrade, so apologies for the disturbance of us disappearing twice, not once, but twice. How embarrassing. Appreciate it. Goodbye, everyone.
See you later.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye. 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 Bye.